we're glad you're here. Give me just a second to get set up. I forgot something, ran away, and then now I'm behind. So I apologize. Give me just a second, and we will get started here. I do have a couple of announcements we'll go through real quick, and then we'll get into the comments. So I'm pretty excited about it. It's been kind of all over the place as far as our lives go lately, with COVID and not feeling well and out of town and Super Bowl Sunday and this, that, and the other. But we are now back, and so I've got a couple of announcements. I was really excited because I got caught up today and had some extra time, so I decided to do some YouTube videos. So the good news is we have we've got 3 videos coming your way this week. They're already done. And then I just posted one today that I hope that you watched. So that's good, except for then I was like, okay, I'm caught up. Now I'm going to take a break. And then I looked at the time and it was like 6:48. And I was like, oh, so, no time for the wicked, right? Tonight is our annual live Q&A. We do this every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's more of a community setting. We all hang out. I read every comment unless I get super behind, they start deleting themselves. But we read every comment. We all hang out. And a couple things that we do here is, if you want to let us know where you're from, it's always interesting to see where all the quail people are at in the world. If you've hatched eggs from us this week, let me know what that hatch rate is. We will write that down. Obviously, ask your questions. That's why this all got started, was a live Q&A. And then obviously like and subscribe to the channel. We'd greatly appreciate that. And Quail Con is up and running. I did a video on it, I believe, last week. I don't know. Time flies when you're having fun, right? So check that out. And we've got a lot of good information on that. At the end of this video, we'll talk about Quail Con for a few minutes. But I don't want to bore you with all that if you already know about it. And the website. I touched something I wasn't supposed to touch, and I broke it. But luckily, we had someone that can fix it, and so we reached out, and they fixed it for me. So our website's back up, but a ton of stuff is out of stock. I will be updating at the end of this week. I'll be putting most of the colors and feather sexables and things like that back on the website. I'm still working on the jumbos. It was a bad call for me to put the jumbos back on the website while I was traveling. I couldn't keep an eye on it. So I'm still trying to wrap my head around projections. And projections are a little bit difficult for me because we're adding so many new quail. So I'm just way off right now. So I'm working on it. But as soon as I have ETAs, I will let everybody know on here and on the website. So I apologize for any of the inconvenience. Last but not least, avian influenza is hitting hard in the States and in Canada. And so we have completely stopped all farm pickups and tours. I've had to cancel a lot of stuff that was coming up, but we're not letting anyone on the farm. We have to keep our covey safe so that we can keep shipping. And we are working tirelessly to keep everything in order and clean, and not letting anybody into the barn. We're taking biosecurity extremely serious right now, and we're working very closely with Jim and Jenna at MPIP to help us out. So that was all the announcements. Hopefully I didn't bore you too much. And like I said, I've got some good videos coming your way this week. I'm pretty excited about the videos. So if you haven't, subscribe to the channel because I've got some good stuff coming your way. But let's get into the comments, shall we? Again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, yeah. So Quail Con, now that we've announced it, any donations going forward on this channel, we do donations on Sunday and Monday on the lives. If you want to, it's a $sign in the bottom. All that money is going to Quail Con going forward. And obviously the first, $130, $150 a month is going to go to the 18 and under contest. Anything after that is going to go to Quail Con to make it bigger and better than last year. And I'm excited about it. The last thing is the Quail Daddies calendar that is The proceeds go to Quail Con. You can purchase a calendar for 2021. That is on whiskeytangofarms.net. It is the first comment on here. There's a link to it. Today is the last day, I do believe, for you to order one. And it was just a lot of fun to do. And so check that out. All right, so Ed Got Bait and Verna is in the house. They are my moderators, so I appreciate them very much, and they help me out on here and behind the scenes quite a bit, so thank you very much for being here. Tony is in the house from Toronto. Welcome, we're glad you're here. Veronica is in the house. Welcome, we're glad you're here. One more thing. I know I keep saying that. One more thing. If by chance you have reached out to me for a vendor table at Quail Con, it's been rough the past week and a half to 2 weeks with out of town and COVID and George having to be out of town, things like that. So please reach out to me again because I didn't take notes like I was supposed to. Thank you. Gary says, hello all from Nebraska. Hey, Zach, had 26 out of 29 hatch. From I'm Sorry Eggs. They are 10 days old and doing great. Wonderful. I love those numbers. Thank you very much. I did finalize our hatch rate for the year, so far for the year, and weather and shipping really took a toll. They were mixed eggs. And but we're sitting at a 64% hatch rate on shipped eggs for the year, which is not too awful. But we have had a lot of conversations with the post office, and the weather's starting to behave now. And so I have no doubt that we're going to increase those hatch numbers dramatically very quickly. So I'm very excited about that. So congratulations on your hatch. You did a great job. Great job, especially this time of year. So thank you very much for letting me know. We did get a $20 donation from Ed Got Bait. I will be at Quail Con. I know, I cannot wait to actually meet you in person. We've talked so much. I can't wait to do that. And I do believe we have like 26 states coming so far. So I'm really excited about it. Make sure you get your tickets. They are on the website, and that is one thing not out of stock. So there's that. Dale's Quails donated $20 to Quail Con 2022. Very excited about that. Not only is Dale's Quails going to be here, not only is he going to have a vendor table, but he's a speaker this year. So I'm very excited about all that as well. Thank you very much for the donations, everybody. Sorry, I had a coughing fit right before we went live too. Something got in my throat. I am feeling 98%. Like I am almost back to full force. I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, about 400 quail a day into new cages, and I also called, I don't know, 160 males for a falconer. So I'm back at full force, and I'm going hard. So I'm pretty excited about getting caught up. Fran Crow's in the house. Evening, everyone. Listening in while in the shop, building another 4 quail cages. Awesome. Congratulations. Which reminds me, guess what I got this week? That's right, my beehive. I'm really excited about it. I did not know this, but George has actually put a ton of beehives together in his previous life. So he's gonna help me with that. And then I don't know if I'm gonna stain or paint, but I have a bee expert coming to drop off my first hive. And when he does, we're gonna do a bunch of videos together to share with you guys. And so I'm really excited about it. Travis is in the house. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Absolutely, you as well. Jeff Martin's in the house. So is Don Ray B. Welcome. Witch Doctor's in the house. Bags of Love is in the house. Adrian Ryder is in the house. Welcome, everybody. Lost my spot. Oh, there we are. Les Spray is in the house from Oklahoma. Welcome. Juanita Fields is in the house. Welcome. Don Ray B is in the house. Valerie Cox says, my Myshire Feather Sexable eggs go into lockdown on Thursday. Can't wait. Awesome. Best of luck to you. And obviously, keep me posted, but best of luck. PJ's Family Farm is in the house. Hello, all you beautiful quail people. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. I said it this time, but it's a tongue twister for me. Richie is in the house from blustery Western New York. Welcome, we're glad you're here. It's like 65 degrees here today in Ohio, but it was like 18 yesterday, so there's that. Smith Julie is in the house. Hello, everyone from Smith Farm. Caitlin is here. Welcome. Glad you're here. And Caitlin has entered the 18 and under contest, so best of luck to you. And we'll be picking the next winner, I don't know, first Sunday of the month in March. So I don't know what date that is, but we'll do it right here, the first Sunday of the month. Bags of Love is in the house. Travis says, taking a break from building my new brooder to listen in. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. There's another thing. I'm so sorry, everybody. So I did not do the video, but we have a culinary expert that I sent some eggs to, and he was kind enough to do a YouTube video on some extra eggs that I sent him on a recipe. There is a playlist on our YouTube channel now called Quail Recipes, and the first one is on there. And I am 90% sure it's crepes, but my mind just went 100% blank. 90% sure it's crepes, but it's a great video, and there's going to be more coming your way, so check that out. Dennis Peel is in the house. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Thumbs up, everybody. Absolutely. Support the channel by hitting the thumbs up. Our goal tonight is 160 likes. So I greatly appreciate it if you could do that. And of course, if you have questions, feel free to ask. And Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we go live again for a rapid fire Q&A. I do not read all the comments. It is just questions and answers. So we try to go as quickly as possible. And here's a thing that I thought about on my trip that I never thought about before. If you do not have time to watch the entire thing or wait for your question, when I post the live show coming up, upcoming show, you can actually comment your question and then I'll read it first and foremost, and your question will be answered at the beginning of the video. So there's another thing that you can help out with too. Don Ray B says, yes, we are. I wanted to say hi to everyone, but there's too many already, which is a good thing. There you go. Travis Hansen gave us the thumbs up. Thank you very much. Hi, everyone. Glad you could make it. Hi, Verna, Zach, Gary, Peach, everybody. There you go. Jesse Mills is in the house. Good evening, everyone. Loretta says hi to everyone. Loretta, welcome. We're glad you're here. And Jesse Mills is also a donator to the 18 Under contest. He has purchased a Govee for each winner for quite some time. So that was very kind of him. Thank you very much. Cute Quail Covey Farm is in the house. Love the name. Winnie Fields says, is Whiskey Tango in the house? I've not seen Whiskey Tango Farms yet. Katrina's in the house from Gilroy, California. Welcome. She is a moderator on Newbie Quail Lovers on Facebook. So she's a big part of the quail community. She's also doing a YouTube channel called Sow and Tear. So check that out as well and support her. Peg P is in the house from California. Welcome. Witch Doctor says, who's got their Quail Daddy calendars? There you go. The Daily Quail is in the house. Welcome back. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. Patricia Clarkson is in the house from South Carolina. Welcome. We don't have South Carolina yet, I don't believe. We have North Carolina coming to Quail Con, but not South. So just throwing that out there. It is September 3rd and 4th. So hopefully you can make it. We'd love to meet as many of you as possible. And tickets are going fairly quickly. I'm pretty excited about it. Xavier 3520 is in the house. What's up from Texas? Welcome. Glad you're here. Tim Baldridge is in the house from Michigan. Welcome. Katrina says, I've hatched Myshire grandbabies hatching all day. I've had Myshire grandbabies hatching all day. Well, congratulations. I did see the post on Facebook. I'm not a big fan of being a grandfather. I'm struggling with that, but I see what you're saying on that. But congratulations on the hatch. Susan Kruger is in the house. Welcome. La Sierra Acres Hatcheries in the house. Hey, Zach, how's everything going? It's going great. I'm feeling much better about my health and about life, and I'm actually getting quite caught up. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've got a good plan, and I'm actually on pace for the first time in feels like forever. Whiskey Tango Farms is in the house. They donated $20 to the channel. Sorry, we were a little late starting seeds. Here for the young whippersnappers instead and the best little birds in the world. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. And again, not only is Whiskey Tango Farms donating, and they are not only co-sponsor or co-host of Quail Con, they'll also be speakers and have a vendor table. So pretty excited about that as well. Thank you very much for the donation. Corey says, I'm from College Station, Texas, and I'm waiting on my first order from y'all. Well, thank you very much. Best of luck to you. Obviously, keep me posted. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. and I am getting orders out as quickly as possible. I've actually talked to all of our corporate accounts in Baloots and told them that we are halting for the next couple of weeks, and they're okay with it. But I'm going to hold them off as long as possible to get these orders out as quickly as I can, because it's stressing me out. PJ's Family Farms in the house from New York. New York is coming to Quail Con. Pretty excited about that. Ashton is in the house from South Texas. Welcome. Texas is coming to Quail Con. Pretty excited. Adam Jones is in the house from South Wales, UK. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Adrian Ryder's in the house from New York. Alan Floyd in Florida. Sorry. Dennis Peel from Missouri is in the house. And Florida, New York, and Missouri are all coming to Quail Con. Borg Vader's in the house. I'm here. Hi, everyone. Georgia in the house. Welcome. Georgia will also be representing at Quail Con, which is pretty exciting. Amber Sullivan's in the house. I'm just getting started in Quail, my first live here from Indiana. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. This is more of a community setting. We all hang out. I read all the comments. But on Mondays at 8 p.m., we do a quick, fast, rapid fire Q&A. So if you have any questions, you can join that as well. And that's much faster to get answers. But we're so happy you're here, and welcome to the community. And Indiana is showing up at Quail Con, so I'm excited about that as well. AE is in the house. We have ordered quail eggs from Myshire. We live in central Pennsylvania. Well, welcome. Pennsylvania is represented at Quail Con, and I will get your orders out as quickly as possible. I think I shipped out 78 orders yesterday. I'm expecting to ship out about 48 Monday, and then another, I don't know, 40-ish Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'm busting orders out left and right. So I'm pretty excited about that. Still super stressed about it, but I'm doing the best I can. So I'm trying to stay positive, right? Don Ray B says, I'm a new resident of the Eastern Panhandle of West Virginia. Just moved from Baltimore area. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. And I don't have West Virginia yet, Don Ray B. So maybe if you wanted to come to Quail Con, that'd be fun. Kelly White is in the house from Florida. Welcome. Juanita says, if we paid for Quail Con but didn't get there last year, do we still have to pay again this year? Unfortunately, you do. They are non-refundable just because I'm putting that money up in advance for all the tents and tables and chairs and vendors and food trucks and this, that, and the other. And the tickets are literally as low as I possibly could make them. So as of right now, yes, unfortunately. But I will see if we can do anything. I knew that I would run into that problem, but I still wanted to give the absolute lowest tickets I possibly could, which just kind of hinders some things. But I gotta look at some things. Glenn, went down the wrong hole. Glenn Wells is in the house. Howdy from Southeast Missouri. Missouri is going to be representing, a couple different people from Missouri is going to be representing at Quail Con. Received my breeder set last week that are doing fine in cage and living room. When Zach started talking, I could have sworn one of the little buggers started yelling dada. They see me quite a bit, so they're pretty familiar with me. Welcome. I'm glad they're doing well, and you got the last shipment of live quail for quite some time. I had to empty out the brooder room to make room for a bunch of jumbo breeders coming my way. So hopefully that'll help me stay caught up. What the Quail Farm is in the house. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Jeffrey Jones is in the house. Can eggs freeze via the post office to the Northeast this time of year? There is a possibility. We are having much better success with it now. I think we're still going to have a little bit of bad weather, but I think a lot of it, not all of it, I think a lot of it's behind us as far as like the real bad. It's a possibility, but we do our best to not let that be an issue. Post office, like I said, is getting back on track, so that's going to help a lot, even if the weather is back and forth. But we do collect eggs same day as shipped. We do double box to help insulate. We also use special foamers that I drive quite far to get to eliminate all that. Travis says, hello from northern Minnesota. I don't have Minnesota yet for Quail Con. Ow, ow, Charlie horse. 5 days till lockdown on my first hatch. Quick candled a half dozen eggs while adding water, and all of them were developing. I love to hear that. That is awesome. Best of luck to you, and obviously keep me posted. Nikki James is in the house from Missouri. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Nikki James will be with us at Quail Con. I'm pretty excited about that. And they are actually going to be one of my volunteers. So I asked, when I did the numbers, I needed 3 extra helpers with the people that we already have. And Nikki James and family came last year, and were a huge help. And I wouldn't have been able to put it on without them. And so obviously I reached out to them this year and said, hey, I need you. And they said, absolutely, we'll be there. So that's wonderful. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. La Sierra Acres Hatchery. I've screwed it up twice. I apologize. Any reports on AI in California? I've not heard any, but I look every Monday for the updates. So I haven't updated it since last Monday. But I don't know of it. I know it's now in Kentucky and now Tennessee. I did get a text with that, but I haven't heard California, but I would assume it's coming. If I had to guess, and I don't know for sure, so this is literally just a guess, guys. AI is going to be in every state within 2 months. It's just going to happen. So they're working overtime on this, but it spreads like wildfire. But hopefully we get under control fairly quickly, and they've taken some big. I'm actually pretty impressed with how they've handled it so far. It's spreading, so I understand the disappointment, but seeing from the back end what they're doing, they're doing their best. Misty is in the house. Welcome. Mike, MCH Heartland's in the house from Colorado. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Colorado is going to be representing at Quail Con this year. Pretty excited about it. What the Quail Farm says, is it okay if I give a thumbs up? It is okay. I would love for you to do that. Support the channel. Do it. Everybody else is. AI in New York now. Yep, absolutely. I did hear that. The good news, well, I don't want to say that. It looks as though that they are isolating it to large commercial places, turkey farms and huge boiler chicken farms and things like that. So there's not a lot of the backyard thing going on right now, and that none of it's good. I don't want to say any of it's good, but it's staying out of the backyards for right now. Which I did not get to that video, but I am going to do a video on AI and on biosecurity and some more simplistic things that you can do to help just prevent it as much as you can, if that makes sense. Sorry, I thought I was going to cough. Smith Julie says, Caitlin Smith, I hatched 15 quail out last week. Our power went out and our homeschool group lost a bunch of eggs in lockdown. I love the babies. Well, that's not too bad. If you can, let me know what the hatch rate was on how many you ordered. Hopefully it was just the 25 count, but keep me posted. And you still did pretty well with the huge power outage. And it sounds like it was doing well up until that with a bunch of eggs and that got lost. So it sounds like they were developing, but keep me posted on that, and we'll make sure you're taken care of. 10 Green Thumbs is in the house. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome. We're glad you're here. Dale's Quails is in the house. Good evening, everyone. Wisconsin is in the house. Obviously, Wisconsin is going to be representing by quite a few people, but Dale's Quails and Whiskey Tango Farms are both in Wisconsin, and they're both going to be vendors and speakers, and Whiskey Tango Farms is the co-host. So Wisconsin is going to be heavily represented at Quail Con. To anyone waiting on cages and brooders, sorry, we're absolutely slammed. Yeah, I hear you, I understand, and I'm with you. um, it is what it is. I mean, we Dale's Quails, Wynola Ranch, myself. Those are the only three that I know are super behind. And I'm sure there's a bunch of other people that are super behind as well. We are giving you the best possible quality. We're not eliminating that. We're not decreasing the quality. We are doing the very best. And believe you me, all three of us are staying up at night, stressing and trying to get these things out as quickly as possible. Jverson81, I hope I said that correctly. Hello everyone, can't wait to get my eggs this week. Well, welcome, we're glad you're here, and hopefully I can get them out this week. If I said I would, I will. I'm very happy about that. So if you've contacted me all year and you've asked for a ship date, I've not missed one yet as far as being late. So I'm pretty excited about that. Knock on wood. I don't know if that's real wood. This is. There we go. Woman of Spirit is in the house. When and where can my grandson sign up for the giveaway? There is a video. If you go to the YouTube main page, type in the search bar 18 and under contest by Myshire. It'll give you all the information, but where to sign up would be to email me at zach@myshirefarm.com. My email is also on our website, which is myshirefarm.com. But that's how. But you might want to watch that video just to see everything that they win. Plus, they're winning more now. They're winning 100 pounds of feed from Flew the Coop Farms. They're also winning a Govee from Jesse Mills. And I think that's all that we've added. I think. If I'm wrong, I'm very sorry, everybody. Katie Bella Creations in the house. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Xavier says, when should I butcher my Rosetta Tux, Rosetta Tibetan Tux, and Tibetan Quail? I butcher at 8 weeks. I think it really depends on where you're at and what you want to do. Some people butcher as early as 6. I think that's a little young, but everybody does things differently, and there's no right or wrong way to do it. I like 8. We did 10 weeks for a long time, which is when they're technically fully mature. So you're going to get the most out of it. But with the feed and the time spent with them, I just don't see spending those extra 2 weeks from 8 weeks to 10 weeks. It's just not worth it to me. But everybody's different. I would recommend 8, but 10's not the wrong answer either. 6 is a little young, but everybody has their own thing. And hopefully you watched that video. Hopefully you saw on Slightly Redneck YouTube channel, I stopped by on my way home from my business trip last week. Was it last week? Dear Lord, it feels like 6 years ago. And I was able to stop by. We hung out only for about an hour and a half, but we did a couple of videos. There's more coming your way, but I thought it was a great video. He was the mastermind behind it. So if you've not watched it, make sure you check that out. It is on the YouTube channel, Slightly Rednecked. But I had a lot of fun doing the video and hanging out with him. And next time I go down, I'm staying near him, and we're going to go out and have dinner and just chill for a while. So I'm pretty excited about that. Ed Got Bait, again, is in the house. My moderator also donated $20 to Quail Con. Thank you very much. Dale's Quails donated $20 to Quail Con. Thank you very much. Josh's Punk Rock Garden is in the house from upstate New York. Welcome. Glad you're here. A lot of New Yorkers here tonight. I know that's what you're called. I know it. What's Quail Farm says, up for the best moderator, thumbs up for the best moderators on the planet. Absolutely. Verna Young does a fantastic job. She does a lot of work to get ready to be a moderator on here. And Ed Got Bait is just, I mean, we have done so much better on our videos, on our quality, on our content, all because of him. He's been fantastic. Genuine Toe Tag is in the house. Hello from Oregon. I remember you talking about not doing any inbreeding in your flock. With that being said, is it possible to make a line 100% without doing it? Inbreeding's not awful. We do inbreed, not extreme. I mean, we do put things together that, you know, but we have a plan and a purpose behind it all. And we don't inbreed that much. it is possible. Inbreeding, not inbreeding 100% long term. No, I don't. That's a very good question. um, eesh, I guess you could. You'd be spending a lot of money on building cages, and you'd have to keep really. I don't think so. But inbreeding, if you're doing it right, is not a big deal. Um, you just can't do it all the time, and you can't, you got to do it on purpose, and then you've got to mix stuff in. And so I don't think so. I could be wrong. I need to really consume that question to give you a right answer. So my answer to you is I don't think so, but I do not know. I need to think about it. Susan says, have to give up the chicken and beef, so one. So I'm wanting to purchase for Jumbo and Pharaohs, missed the last ones. I don't have a number yet, or an ETA. I'm working on it. I'm hoping to have one by next Sunday to let everybody know. I'll also post it on here. I'll also post it on our website. I will get it on as soon as possible. Last time I put them on in January, I put on like 4,200 eggs, and they sold out in like 48 hours. Well, this time we increased and I put 8,000 eggs on, and we sold in 36 hours. And so you as customers are awesome and very supportive, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you. Like, I can't verbalize it. I really appreciate it because this business supports my family, which is the most important to me. So thank you very much. But I really thought they were going to stay on longer. So I am going to get them on as quickly as I possibly can. And welcome. We're glad you're here. Oregon is not representing Quail Con yet, so just saying. Frank Kimball's in the house. Keep it going from F&E Quail Farm. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I do believe F&E Quail Farm will be in the house. I think they've already purchased their Quail Con tickets, so I'm pretty excited about that. Met them last year, but I can't wait to actually talk to them this year. I was running around like crazy last year, so I can't wait to actually just talk this year and hang out and meet everybody. Kyle Homewood is in the house. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Mark Brown is in the house. Welcome. Tim says, have you thought about using the quail wastewater to grow algae or duckweed for supplemental feed? Yes. And possibly down the road. Here's the thing. There's about seven or eight, maybe 7 or 8 projects that I really want to do, that I think would be very beneficial, cost effective, fun, good videos, but time, you can't cheat time. So it's been thrown around. Eventually we will be trying some things out, but it's going to be way down the pipeline. But I don't think it's a bad idea. I'd love to research it and test it out and work towards it. Corey Schreer is in the house. How is the stock of Egyptian fee hatching eggs? I ordered 50 eggs. Egyptian fees are not too far behind. They're maybe 7 days out, maybe 10. I'll be getting most of those eggs out this week, if not all of them. The Egyptian fees are looking pretty good. We had some things come up, and yeah, I had to take a lot of the colors off. We had a very large farm promise some things that they should not have promised, and this would have them not coming through with what they promised would have ended their farm. It would have taken them out. So I had to help them out, and I had to. It's kind of hurt me a little bit but it's over. We're done. Got them out. Told them don't do that ever again. And so I'm getting a lot of orders out this week. A lot. Valerie Cox says avian flu reports up north in Maine. I did not know about Maine yet. Going to lock down my flocks in the barn for 90 days. Absolutely. That's not a bad idea. We actually moved our peacocks, geese, ducks. I feel like something else, but I guess not. Those all free range all around our farm. We've actually put those into our garage barn. It's where our quail barn used to be. We've actually put them in there. So they're not too happy, but we're trying to keep everything safe. Sacramento, California's in the house. Welcome. Jay Verson 81. If I'm not saying a name correctly, please just correct me. I don't get offended. So just say, hey, this is how you say it. Witch Doctor's in the house. Las Vegas will be at Quail Con this year, buying the tickets on Friday. Wonderful. I can't wait for Nevada to be marked off. And I can't wait to meet you. We've been talking on here and on text for, seems like years, like 2 years. But I'd love to meet you in person. So I'm very happy you're able to make it this year. And I can't wait to meet you. And that's going to be awesome. Also, if you're coming to Quail Con or want to be updated with Quail Con, we have a Facebook group called Quail Con 2022. And Steve O. Swanson or S.O. Swanson, I don't know what it is on Facebook, I can't remember. But he is updating a map on the Quail Con Facebook page, and he's highlighting every time we get a new state, so I'm updating him every time I get orders. And it's just a lot of fun to watch. So if you're coming to Quail Con or interested, join that Facebook group and watch it go. It's really fun. Bethany Reed is in the house. Hey, from North Carolina. Excited and waiting to order eggs. Welcome. We're glad you're here, and I will get them on as soon as possible. 3932L. I don't know why that was so hard. Tennessee is coming to Quail Con. Yes, Tennessee will be representing. Welcome. We're glad you're here. And can't wait to meet you as well. Mark Brown is in the house. I'm going to buy 75 quail eggs from you this summer. We'll be, God, I hope we're ready for you. We got to be ready for you by then. I mean, we have to. We'll be there. Glad you're here. Welcome to the community. And everybody hit that like button, support the channel. We have 23 more likes to hit our goal. I greatly appreciate it. Was my goal 150? 170. I don't know if we're going to hit it. Hit the like button. What the Quail Farm says, we might go to Quail Con. I'd love to meet you. Love to be here. And we've got some great topics, guys. I mean, this year's topics are off the hook. Breeding program, genetics, nutrition and feed by a PhD doctor that specializes in this. I'll be talking about whatever you guys tell me to talk about. AI, keeping your covey healthy and safe, disease prevention, cage building, self-sufficiency. We're going to have bee experts. We're going to have different outlets to communicate with other people about quail and self-sufficiency in general. I'm telling you, it's going to be awesome. It better be, because I've put a lot of effort into it already, and we're still 7 months out. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. God, I hope. I'm going to butcher it, but I'm going to try it. Goudreau's Urban Homestead is in the house, watching from Louisiana. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. If I butchered it, I'm sorry. Please tell me how to say it. Louisiana, I'm pretty sure, is representing Quail Con. So that's exciting. Dennis Peel's in the house, Kentucky, also in AI, with AI. Yep. That just happened in the beginning of last week, I do believe. Kentucky's representing at Quail Con. Jay Verson 81 says, even though you're so busy, Zach, you've always had taken the time to advise people via all aspects. We appreciate you. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And yeah, I actually was asked a couple different times in the past week or two when that's going to change, when I won't be as accessible. And I don't think ever. I don't think that's going to change. Timing might change. You know, I usually, before now, I could usually get back with you within 6 hours. Now it's more 12 to 24 hours. I just get literally over 100 texts a day, about 35 to 40 phone calls, and about 40 to 50 emails a day, plus all the different avenues, you know, Myshire messages, Facebook messages, Instagram messages, things like that, which is on the lower end. So they don't add too much. But, you know, this is just the way I want to run the business. I mean, I think that it's very, very important. I just really do. So I'm not willing to stop that. Would I be able to get caught up and actually take some time off? Yeah, yeah. I spend about 3 to 4 hours on my phone a day responding to people. But the mission for Myshire Farm is to educate, encourage, and enthuse others to become more self-sufficient. And I can't do that without talking to you guys. So I don't think that that's going to change. I think the timing might be rough. So if you have an emergency and you need an answer, like you're at lockdown or something like that, please post on Facebook or comment on a YouTube video. Moderators, other people on Facebook can get with you very quickly. To be honest with you, I ignore my phone in the quail barn. Number one, I can't hear it. And number two, I got to get this stuff done, right? But as soon as I can, I get to my phone. New York is coming to Quail Con. Yes, they are. PJ's Family Farm is coming to Quail Con. So I'm pretty excited about that. Everyday Oil Mommies is in the house. Hello, everybody. Zach, I'm now in love with the pansy fee color. They are amazing. Looking forward to Quail Con and maybe some honey from your neck of the woods. Hopefully I'll have some by then. So that's exciting. And we've got some people around that we could get some honey here. And I believe they're bringing some. So that'll be exciting. And California is where you're at. And California is being represented multiple times at Quail Con. Fruits and Berries is in the house. A small Tennessean homestead is in the house. Hey, Zach, got my brooder ready to receive the future baby quail. Got the incubator. I've tested it. It's ready for the eggs. Excited whenever the eggs get shipped to Greenville, Tennessee. I will get you out as quickly as possible. If you need an ETA, you're more than welcome to message me, text, or email. And I will get with you as soon as possible and give you an exact ETA to the best of my ability, because there's still projections. But I haven't been wrong yet. I'm really excited about that. There's something else I wanted to say. Can't remember. Xavier says, congrats on Beehive. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. It came in yesterday, and I put it in the barn just for safekeeping, but I can't wait. Witch Doctor says that they want bees. Absolutely. Killer bees? No. Well, my luck, yes, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Whiskey Tango Farm says, hey, friend, so glad to be here. Love being here every Sunday with you all. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Zach, can't wait to see you in your bee costume. It's coming. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Hannah says, hi from Texas. Welcome. I had a question. I read on a website that you can't give your quail tap water as chicks. Is this true? No, that is not accurate. If so, can I ever give them tap water? I do add ACV to the water, by the way. Yeah, that would be fine. Don't worry about it. You're good to go. A lot of people do. A ton. Now, I have well water, but I promise you my well water is worse than your water. Promise. We have a huge filtration system here, and it's still rough. So, yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about it at all. I lost my bees. I have to start over. So sad. Need a new NUC. I'm not down with the lingo yet. I don't know what that means. Hate not knowing things. I hate that you lost your bees too. I am really worried about losing mine, but But I've had some great advice. I've been talking with a very good friend of mine that's been raising bees for quite some time. They've talked me through some things. I have listened. Audiobook is amazing. I've listened to Bees for Dummies 2 separate times. I'm starting my third one, third time listening to it because I am multitasking, so I get stuff every time. And then obviously the expert will be here, and I've talked to him a couple different times on the phone, so hopefully I'll know more. Paint beehives white. Yeah, I was thinking of actually staining them, which the expert said would be fine, but now I'm kind of moving towards painting them white. I just thought staining would look cooler, but I'm probably going to paint them white. It's just kind of boring, but it must work because everybody does it, so most people do it. Pine Hill Farms is in the house. Mike here, any ETA on my jumbo mix and pansy eggs? I would have to look, but you're more than welcome to message me, text me, or email me. All that information is on our website at the very bottom of the main page. And I'll need the name on the order or your order number, and I can look that up for you. I wouldn't be able to do it this very second, though. The Bot Bunch is in the house. Hello, everyone. Just got my Winola Ranch trough waters, and they are amazing. Yeah, they really are. They are awesome. Wish I would have had these a long time ago. Yeah, me too. It saves so much time, energy, effort. No more spills, no more leaking. No, they're awesome. S.O. Swanson is in the house. Memphis in the house. Welcome. S.O. Swanson has been a huge help to me personally and Myshire Farm, and he will be here at Quail Con. I'm very excited about that. And if I have not mentioned that you're coming, I apologize. I'm trying to remember everybody, but I will eventually remember all the names. I promise. Jesse Mills is in the house. They are coming to Quail Con. Katie and Anthony of Happy Elms in Pennsylvania. Looking forward. Our first Myshire egg shipment in April. Can't wait. Thank you very much. Best of luck to you. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out or ask, and I'll be happy to help. A. Jones is in the house. Hi, Zach, checking in from the northeast tip of Ohio. Welcome. We're glad you're here. March 6th is the next winner for the 18 under contest. Thank you, Verna. A. Jones is in the house. Steve Barry says Jumbo White's going into lockdown on Saturday. Awesome. Best of luck to you. Obviously, keep me posted, and I actually have a video about that this week. So I'm pretty excited about it. Oh, that's why it's not marked off. I'm starting a new playlist as well, so I think that's going to be very fun as well. Very helpful. Michelle Jackson's in the house. Good evening from Payson, Arizona. Zach, 45 out of 50 Egyptians hatched. Wonderful. That is awesome. Yeah, we were getting some bad numbers. Egyptians, not Egyptian fees. Egyptians. That's great. 45 out of 50, 26 out of 29 this time of year. That's wonderful. I've had multiple conversations with the post office, and for the most part, I've held it together because making them mad isn't going to help anything. But I've also shown my frustration, and I can honestly say that they have been doing so much better that I really think that our hatch rates are just going to skyrocket. So I'm really excited about it. S. McKee's in the house from Washington. Welcome. Washington has not represented Quail Con yet, so wink, wink. Benani Puka. I think I said the first part right because he helped me. Seattle, Washington's in the house. New Quailer got jumbos on incubator day 8. If we want jumbo layers, Can we drop the protein of their feed from 30% to 15% after 10 weeks? Yep, absolutely. That's what I recommend. I'm actually going to be talking about that in a video this week. So make sure you're subscribed and like and hit the bell icon for notifications. Because I'm actually going to be talking about this week. But yeah, after 10 weeks, you can drop them down to 15. I use 18, but the range after 10 weeks is between 15 and 20 is what is recommended. Mark Brown, and good luck. And obviously keep me posted on the eggs. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Mark Brown says, I'm going to buy 75 quail eggs this summer, and I need some tips. Though last time I bought quail eggs from you, the hatch rate was around 45 to 60%. It's a good question. Mike, oh, you did send me. Okay, I will get to it maybe tomorrow. It depends on how late we're on here tonight. But I will get to it either tonight or tomorrow. I don't remember where I was at. Oh, so I have not done the video yet. I'm hoping to get to it later on this week, but I will be doing a video that will help you a lot with that. But I do already have a playlist on our YouTube channel. The playlist is called The Hatching Process. That should help a lot. But I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on store-bought incubators and how to affect them and get a better hatch rate. I'm hoping this week. It's probably going to be next, but it's coming soon. It is crepes. Yep, I knew it. We try out balloons. That's interesting. Psycho Ward 360 says, hi guys, from a guy in his backyard working on his quail as I watch from Vegas. Welcome, we're glad you're here. Kilgore trout, I hope I said that correctly. A lot of animals. I'm just going to say that the little yellow chick is a quail, because that makes me feel better. 122 here and only 76 thumbs up. We got 168 and 159, so you guys are awesome. Thank you very much. I keep reading the texts. Thank you very much for hitting the like button. We need 15 more to hit my goal, because I'm pretty sure my goal was 175, but I can't remember now. But hit the like button, support channel. I greatly appreciate it. And thank you to all of you that have donated to Quail Con already. I really appreciate you all. And it's going to go to a great cause to help educate, encourage, and enthuse others to become more self-sufficient. He lost my spot. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Gosh darn it. One time I'm going to say it correctly. La Sierra Acres Hatchery. Hit the like, thumbs up. Thank you very much. Appreciate the support. Amanda says, hey all, Baton Rouge in the house. Welcome. I was in Baton Rouge 2 years ago. I actually went down there with my daughter, and we picked up foamers, and then we decided to go to Baton Rouge for a little mini vacation, just me and her. Kelly Hurd is in the house from Missouri. Welcome. Josh's Punk Rock Garden is in the house. What do you think of using Egyptian Fee roos and Fab Fee hens for sex links? Would the chicks look different enough at hatch to make it worthwhile? We're testing it now. The second batch is 3. Oh, they're going to be 3 weeks old on Friday. So I'll be able to know by the end of the week. The first batch was sex linked, and they were different enough to check out on day 1. This is the second batch. We have to do at least one more batch to make sure with the new generation to make sure that it actually is sex links. Because believe it or not, there can be coincidences. So yes, you could. I think. Still testing it. Bobby Akers is in the house from South Carolina. Welcome. South Carolina has not represented yet at Quail Con, so love to have you. Whiskey Tango Farms in the house. $20 donation. Sorry, we are a little late starting seeds here for this Here for the young whippersnappers interested in the best little birds in the world. Thank you very much. John Dowd is in the house from Pennsylvania. Welcome. Amber says, we have our tickets for Quail Con, and I look forward to learning a lot and meeting everyone. I'm very excited about it this year as well. Surprisingly, everybody here is super excited. Like George, I had to push last year. And this year, he just won't stop talking about it. Like, I'm like, hey, we got other stuff to do right now. Let's focus. And then Jenna's all like, I can't wait to have it. And I'm like, really? Really? Because it's going to be a lot of work. I mean, I'm excited, but I'm usually the one pumping everybody else up. And they're kind of pumping me up. So it's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. 3932L. Did it that time. Hello from Elkin, Tennessee. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Katrina says, I had a dream last night that the incubator temperature got up to 234 degrees. Very specific number for being way over 99.5. I woke up and all was well with little quail hatching. Awesome. I had literally, not that you care, but I had the worst dream last night. I literally woke up and like shot out of bed and I was soaking wet. Like it was bad. It was real bad. And I woke up not in a good mood. Woke up real pooty. But I've gotten over it now. It was just a dream. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Tommy Texter's in the house from Aaron, Tennessee. Welcome. Glad you're here. What the Quail Farm is in the house. Katie Bella Creations in the house from New Jersey. I don't believe, S.O. Swanson, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think New Jersey is representing yet. So... Tommy Texter says, we should be at Quail Con. Love to have you. That's super exciting. From Tennessee. Awesome. Florida has a pick 3. Don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Patricia's in the house from Virginia. Welcome. Virginia is represented at Quail Con. I don't know if you guys care about this. I might just be irritating you all. Gabriel Fox is in the house. Kentucky Online. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Brenda is in the house. Just getting my first quail. Excited, but have a lot of questions. Feel free to ask. And remember, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we go live for a rapid fire Q&A. And I just thought about this, and I don't know why I never told people this before, but when we get done with this video, I'm going to be posting the live for tomorrow night at 8 p.m. So you can actually click on that and type in a question before I even get to it. So then your questions are the very first ones. So you don't have to wait so long. So you can do that too if you don't have time to wait for all the comments and questions tonight. But we're very excited for you. Welcome to the community and best of luck to you. Jacob Throckmorton, I hope I said that correctly. Hello, howdy everyone from Warrensburg, Missouri. Welcome, we're glad you're here. Marshall Scott is in the house from Knoxville, Tennessee. My jumbo white wing eggs are on the way. Looking forward to a great hatch this time around. Thanks for your help and support. Not a problem. Best of luck to you. And obviously keep me posted. La Sierra Acres Hatchery. Done. Can't seem to find any cases of AI here in Southern California. Can anyone else confirm this? I don't remember hearing it, but I would have to look. Frank Kimball is in the house from Wisconsin, which will be representing Quail Con. Pretty excited about that. Katie Bella Creation says, my quail are only 3 weeks old. I thought I heard a crow. Is that possible? Yep, absolutely. I've had chicks crow before. I've actually separated them just to make sure, and every time they crow, it's a male. Every time. It's really weird. La Sierra Acres Hatcheries in the house. 2 in a row, guys. If that doesn't deserve a thumbs up, I don't know what does. Okay, we had the Newcastle quarantine for a few years, so hopefully this won't make it around here. Yeah, so I did talk to MPIP, and they said that the Newcastle's is not going to be like, this avian influenza outbreak is not going to be like the Newcastle's you had in California. There's going to be issues, there's going to be lockdowns, there's going to be, there's going to be things, but Newcastle literally shut California down for years. I mean, it devastated everything. And so they've got a lot of plans in place. They can't guarantee anything. They kept telling me that, but they have a lot of procedures in place that it's not going to turn into a Newcastle's in California like they did, what was it, 2 years ago? And then as soon as you got rid of the Newcastle thing, COVID hit. So California, you're struggling, guys. Susan Kruger's in the house at 70 years old. It'll be fun to start the journey with quail. Just waiting for the day you say to order. I am working on it. I'm so sorry. I'm very excited you're starting this journey. Best of luck to you. If you need anything, feel free to reach out or let me know, except for eggs. I can't help right now. But I will. We actually had 3 emails Jenna got this week asking if we were going out of business because everything showed out of stock. Not everything is out of stock. Most things are out of stock. But no, we're not going out of business. We're actually, it's the opposite. We're very, very good right now. Ann says, good evening, Quail friends, checking in from Warren, Ohio. Welcome, neighbor. Hopefully you'll be making it to Quail Con, and best of luck to you on your journey with quail. Crystal Adcock is in the house. Good evening from Mississippi. I don't think Mississippi's representing Quail Con yet. Do I need to purchase the proper turner tray for my Nurturite 360 incubator or just turn them myself? You can fit the quail in the chicken rail that it comes with. The more I think about it, I really do think it's a best practice to purchase. I think I was trying to go cheap, and usually that backfires on me. I think you could do it either way, but I think a best practice is to get a quail rail to get you the best results. I do. I've been thinking about that a lot. I had a 37-hour road trip by myself. So I listened to the audiobook, and then my brain just couldn't retain anymore. So I literally sat in silence and thought about a lot of stuff. So we've got a lot of ideas that we're going to try out and record for you, let you know the results, and I've got a lot of stuff I cannot wait to share with you. Time. I just need time. That's my thought on it. Clint Overton's in the house, just ordered some from y'all. Your channel is great. Overtone Farms will be at Quail Con. Woot woot, there you go. Awesome, I can't wait to meet you, and best of luck to you, and I will get those eggs out as quickly as possible. Another thing is, I had a customer contact me, and they're like, hey, I ordered 4 days ago, and they still haven't been shipped out. And I said, you know, what's your order number or the name, and I can look it up, and it's still about a week and a half out. And they said, well, the eggs will be bad by then. So I don't want there to be any confusion. We don't hold eggs. As soon as I can get them out, they go out. I'm just that behind, which is a good thing and a bad thing. It's taking years off my life, the stress, because I just want to get them to you as quickly as possible. But I am blessed to have an amazing customer base, an amazing community, and we're doing everything for you. So I will get them out as soon as possible, and they will be fresh. Amanda's in the house from Baton Rouge. Katrina's in the house. I remember hearing about a breakout of AI earlier. Do you know how long ago the last outbreak was? Oh, I knew it earlier. I don't want to say the wrong number. It's been a couple years. AI is in Maine and Long Island, New York right now. It's spreading. Psycho War 360 says we could use we could see a quail moving around in the egg when we candled it this time. Awesome. Best of luck to you, and that's always exciting. Jacob says I have jumbo wilds and whites in the same cage and incubated some recently and got a few that have almost a tuxedo coloring. Would that be more likely a white male with wild hen or vice versa? It could be either one. Most likely, and again, it could be either one. Most likely, it's going to be the pharaoh male with the Egyptian hen. Hold on. Yes. Nope. I said it right. Haha. A pharaoh male with an Egyptian hen will most likely give you better results that way. We need 8 more to hit 200 likes. I'd greatly appreciate if you do so. That'd be very cool. And hopefully you can tell that I'm feeling almost 100%. I am back, and I am so excited to get back on track. You have no idea. Witch Doctor says, question, what is the digestion to protect an outdoor flock from AI? There's a couple different things that you can do. You can't make it 100%, but there are some tips and tricks. I would watch the biosecurity and kind of come up with your own way of doing it, but I will be posting a video later on this week about it, or no, the beginning of not this week, next week, because I'm going to have one more conversation with some experts, NPIP people and things like that, get some more information, and then pretty much regurgitate that information to you. So I'm just waiting to hear back about a couple of questions that I had that they couldn't answer right away. But I will be getting you that information. Cute Quail Covey Farm is in the house. Question, what are the symptoms to look for with AI? That information's coming. I do have a lot of that. There are some good articles you can read on Google. I don't want to get all the information for you. I would research, I would Google it, and there's some good information on there. But there's some more specific things about quail that we're getting confirmed before I mention it. I'm really don't want to give you the wrong information and then have to apologize about it. So give me a little bit more time and we will look into it. I just got to get those answers from the experts first, and then again, I will regurgitate it to all of you, but I'm waiting to hear back. I lost my spot. Oh, got it. Mariah is in the house. Mariah Blanton. I watched your video about how much it costs to raise quail. Great information. I really appreciate how much of the math you share. Question, how much food does one adult breeder layer eat in a month? It might actually be in this notebook. No. Nope. Nope. Oh, I might have the wrong notebook. I have it. I thought for sure it was in this notebook still. Poop. Maybe it's in this notebook. Give me just a second, guys. Oh, I'm losing comments. I would have to look, and I'm losing comments. I'm sorry. I don't have it on me. What is your plan on AI is nearby your farm? We are locking everything down. We literally locked everything down. So we're doing our best. I don't even want to think about the consequences. Rancho is in the house. Howdy, welcome. Glad you're here. I would try to look a little bit more, but they're starting to delete. I'm that far behind, so I got to get caught up. I'm sorry. Mr. Jim 5280 is in the house. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Witch Doctor says, retype question, what would you do to protect your outdoor flock from AI? I will be getting you that information. Again, the biosecurity video and the biosecurity blog on our website will really give you some great ideas that you can do and decide what works best for you. But as far as specifically to quail, we are working on that. I just got to get some more answers before I give you all that information. What the Quail Farm says, sounds like Quail Con is going to be bigger than the Super Bowl. It's not, but it's going to be awesome. It is the Quail Super Bowl. Where do you, oh, nope. Gina S is in the house. Hey everyone, excited. First 30 Myshire jumbo quail in the incubator. Thanks, Zach. Using the Nurturite 360. House is 70 degrees. Have to keep it wrapped in 2 towels at 101 plus to get really interesting. That is very interesting. I did not have that big of an issue with the Nurturite 360. Honestly, Gina, I would probably contact the company, let them know, even if you get a good hatch rate, and see if they'll replace that one for you, is what I would do. Because you shouldn't have to do all that. Yeah, I would contact them. I mean, you're doing the right thing, and keep up what you're doing. You're doing great. But I don't want you to have to work that hard. I would contact them and let them know. No matter what the hatch is. Leanne's, and keep me posted, obviously. Good luck. Leanne Smith is in the house. Leanne from Westlake, Louisiana. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Les Spray is in the house. When do you expect I can get an order in for pearl and gold quail? When I go to order, says out of stock. I am working on that. Most likely I'll be able to put the pearls on first. I would be shocked if by mid next week they're both not on. I would be shocked. But I will know a lot more next week because I'm telling you, I'm getting a crap ton of orders out because I'm not doing any corporate accounts this week. I did get one little angry corporate account order that I might have to do. But it looks like they'll at least hold off for another week. So that'll help. But the rest of them have been great. I'll make sure we take care of them as soon as we get caught up. So I'm hoping mid next week is the answer. Xavier says 8 weeks it is. Want to minimize the feed. There you go. And best of luck to you. John says pheasant starter medicated or non-medicated. Ours is a medicated pheasant starter, but it is a natural medicated. So I did get into that conversation. I did not know this before, but there is a chemical medicated, they make it medicated, and then there's a natural medication. We use a natural medication only because that is more cost effective and easier to get a hold of. If we only had non-medicated or the chemical medicated, we would not use it. We would use non-medicated. So if it is, and it should say on the label that it is naturally medicated. If that's the case, that's fine. Not a big deal. If you do use chemically medicated feed, you need them to be off of that for at least 3 weeks before you butcher. Wild geese are coming back to the pond. As long as my quail are in the basement, they should be safe. Is this a safe assumption here in upstate New York? Yes. Yes. Interesting. The answer is yes, but you do probably want to take a couple extra steps. I can tell you this one real quick. This one I know for sure. I don't have to ask or get confirmation on. You need to have, best practice is have a separate outfit for each one of your flocks, coveys. So, for example, a lot of people have quail and chicken. You need to make sure that you change your shoes and at least your shirt when you're taking care of each one. So going forward, George raises a lot of chickens in somewhere way up differently. He will not be taking care of them until he is off work, and then he changes his shoes, and obviously he'll be changing his outfit every day. So that is another tip and trick, is if you're outside, make sure you're wearing a completely different outfit taking care of them. And you can change in that outfit every time, but you want it to be different. Hey, Zach, West Virginia has a ticket for Quail Con. I was not aware. Thank you very much. Well, then maybe it's Virginia that's not represented. Maybe that. And thank you for letting me know. I can't wait to meet you. Question, when will live females be available for your website? I'm hoping to get the eggs caught up at the end of this week, put them back on the website. Next week, put in a crap ton of eggs for us to sell. So we're still looking at 18-day incubation and 3 weeks, so 5 weeks out. When you get behind, it gets bad. Frank Kimball donated $20 to Quail Con to keep it going from F&E Quail Farm. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. All donations going forward is going to Quail Con, so I'm very excited about that. Thank you to all of you. Terry Yvonne Stories in the house. Quail's Red Tip Tails. I said that correctly the first time too. I am on fire. Hello from Dora, Alabama. When will you have Jumbo Mix? I am working on that now. I do not know. I'm working on it as quickly as possible. I should have a much better ETA by next week. If I had to guess, I'm looking at 3 weeks. If I had to guess. But I will have no more cage space to put any more in. I do have grow outs that I can use, but as far as adding more, I'm out of space. So I won't be holding them to put more in for us. Like what I have growing out or what's in the incubator is all I'm going to be able to use. So as soon as I can get orders out and get it under control, I will let everybody know. Witch Doctor says, we bought food for the birds, but had a hard time finding feed. So we got a hyper focused on the protein and neglected the calcium. Now we are getting shellless eggs. We won't do that again. Absolutely. Actually, I just did a video today I'll be posting later on this week on best practices for feed, how other people do it and what we recommend and why. I think that video is going to help a ton of people out that have been raising quail for a while and new people. So watch for that video as well. Patricia says, is it possible to get a breeding set of the jumbo wilds? Not for a while. Nope. When we do have live birds again, it's going to be mixes only. Jumbos are just going to be eggs until I can get everything under control. Sorry. La Sierra Acres Hatchery says, any recommendations for biosecurity for foot bath mats and sanitizing stations? eBay has a few like synergized disinfectant, or should I use bleach solution? Either one would be fine. We actually use a bleach solution. So we have like a bread pan that's right in front of our door, and we do half water, half bleach, and that's what we use. But either one would be fine. Zach, do you need booties for Quail Con? Yes, we will. We should order early this year. If you do, yeah, we need booties. In fact, I've got some coming because we're using booties in the barn now. So yes. Limestone grit's a good idea too. Absolutely. Question, is Ohio a good place to homestead? Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think the weather is, I mean, it's crazy, but it's all right. It's good. It's good. I think more Midwest is probably a little bit better, but I think Ohio is just as good as anywhere else. I'm happy to buy from you, Zach. I'm buying eggs from you because you're willing to put in time like this to answer our questions. Thank you very much. I appreciate the feedback, and best of luck to you, and I hope to get eggs to you as soon as possible, believe me. Katrina, do you mix in their feed or keep it separate? Feed is completely separate with quail compared to everything else. Looking forward to ordering my eggs soon and hoping to attend Quail Con from Michigan. I don't think we have Michigan yet. I could be wrong on that. I'm 50-50 on that. I can't remember. But we'd love to have you. And even if Michigan is represented, you can represent too in your area. So we'd love to have you. Hopefully you can make it, and I will get your eggs soon, or ordering soon. I will try to get them back on the website as soon as possible. Richard Brown's in the house from Tennessee. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Don is in the house. What is the lowest acceptable humidity level for incubation before lockdown? I have a hard time getting it above 30. Above 30. Yeah. Humidity is not as important. I would put a Tupperware in there with water and just a little bit. I probably wouldn't put a sponge or a towel in there. That will increase your humidity a little bit. And then at lockdown, you can put a sponge or a cloth in there, and that will boost up your humidity even more. That would be an idea you could do. Wow, I'm getting behind. I'm so sorry. Women of Spirit says, my Wynola Ranch cage coming in 2 weeks. Got Barado 16 today. Ordering jumbo mix 25 eggs on February 7th. Hope you ship this week. February 7th, 7, 14, 21. It's more than likely. I would reach out to me. Send me your order number or the name that's on the order, and I will get you an exact ETA. Wow, I'm getting behind. Quail by Thomas has a question. In ECO Village Farm coop, what are your thoughts? What? ECO Village Farm coop. I am not familiar with it, so I have no thought. I will write it down very quickly to try to research that, as I am almost losing comments. I will look into that for you. Misty says, we in Georgia cannot sell until further notice, although here There have been no cases of it so far. Absolutely. Sorting out males, females, 6 weeks old, Tibetan quail. Well, best of luck to you. Hopefully you get a ton of hens. And best of luck to you. Christy says, aloha everyone from Hawaii, raising my first quail. That is awesome. Congratulations and best of luck to you. We're looking forward to Quail Con. I can't wait to meet you. Goudreau's Urban Homestead. Again, if I'm saying it wrong, please tell me. I can't wait to meet you. I'm really excited you're coming. Dan Dresso's in the house. Hello, Dan and Mandy from East Texas. I think our color mix shipped on Saturday, but no email. I thought it did too. You can reach out and I can look, but in the emails, check your spam or junk. It'll come gosh darn it, I'm trying to rush, and the tracking number will come from Jenna at myshirefarm.com, but there has been some times that it's went to spam or junk. So check that out. But if you still can't find it, feel free to text me and I will look it up for you. What's the name of the channel? There are from Les. What's the name of the channel? These are from Les. Oh, you're not talking to me. Am I correct that at 3 or 4 weeks old, it's safe to put the quail on 1/2x1? Yes, absolutely. I've actually done a video on that coming out this week. Once they're about 3.5 weeks old, you're completely good on the 1/2x1. 3 weeks, it's a little tricky, but should be fine. But 3.5 weeks and older, they're fine. Rachel, oh, nope. Robert White says, waiting for the spring to order 200 Bob White fertile eggs, just afraid of the cold and shipping. I understand that. Best of luck to you, and I hope you get a good hatch. Rachel M says, question, Zach. Hi, hello. What week do you recommend separating quail by their color to avoid aggression before laying? If you've got the time, I'd do it at 3 weeks. The sooner the better. If you're going to be separating, the sooner the better. Susan says, can you please tell us the names of the 2 clubs that ate about quail your merchandise them last week? What? Could you please tell us the names of the 2 clubs that ate about quail? I don't know what that means, Susan. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. If you could reword it for me, I'd be happy to answer. Kaylee's Quail Farm's in the house. Welcome. Bill's Fan 2012 is in the house. Anything you'd like to say about tractor cages for quail, knowing your full commercial? We are not commercial. It is me and George and Jenna. I mean, we're not commercial. But quail cages work just fine. We used quail cages in the past. Now, we are more of a business than self-sufficiency now, but I would not consider us commercial at all. We work real hard. Yeah, tractor cages worked great. You don't get as much production, but you get other benefits out of it. So we did that for quite some time, and it worked out fine. Jasmine Bass is in the house. Hello, friends and Quail fam. Tuning in from Southwest Missouri, hoping all is well. Welcome. We're glad you're here. 3 Boys Bees is in the house. Zach, have you managed to get bees in your busy schedule? I have ordered them. You usually have to order about 2 to 3 months out. They will be here in April. I've got an expert bringing them. He's kind enough to come, do a couple videos, answer any questions, do a couple videos for all of you, and he's going to bring them with him and show us how to introduce them to the hive. So that has been ordered, and the hive just came in, so I'm really excited about that. RK says, already got a ticket for Quail Con using Klombach turkey grower. I'm ready to transition to layer feed for hens. Some males are in separate cages. They will be on grower feed. There you go. The males that are producing in your breeder cages can use the layer feed. There's no problem at all. If you're growing them out to butcher, then yeah, I would put them on a high protein. Dan Dresso says, we have an aviary with quail because of Jasmine. There you go. Yeah, Jasmine's doing a fantastic job of aviaries and cages for that matter. S. McKee says, I processed 12 quail 2 days ago. Congratulations. And the food consumption went down by half. 31 birds left is the new quail math. There you go. I processed quail, 12 quail 2 days ago. And the food consumption went down by half. 31 birds left. That doesn't make sense. That's some weird quail math. That is some weird quail math. You must have had some hungry quail that you butchered. Borg Vader says, is Terry from Katernik's Corner coming to Quail Con? I do not believe so, no. Or not, at least not yet. Doug says, doing a great job and back up your word. Kudos, you have a lot of great information. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And thanks for your patience. I did get with you, I believe Monday, maybe Sunday night. I can't remember. Or Tuesday night, Wednesday. I don't know. I did get with you this week, though. What size bands go on quail's feet? I can recommend, so the best practice, you can use zip ties, but you got to be real careful and you got to change them out. So the best practice is actually go to quailcage.com, which is Wynola Ranch, and they actually have Katernik's quail leg bands that work great. Different sizes, numbers, different sizes. They have numbers on them and different color coded. So that's what I would recommend. Go Big 007 is in the house from Louisiana. Our Celadon are turning more beautiful. I'd love to see yours. No, you wouldn't. I'm not happy with them at all. In fact, we might be bringing some news about Celadons quite shortly. If I need to increase my jumbos anymore to stay on track, I think I'm actually going to get rid of the Celadons, because that would be an extra 100 quail. 100. That would be 100 more jumbo hens, which would give me about 85 to 90 more eggs a day. So it's been in talks. It's not been decided yet, but it's a discussion. Richard Brown says, just got a bunch of chucker eggs. Wish me luck. Absolutely, good luck. We had chuckers. They're pretty fun. So best of luck to you. Kelly Connect is in the house. Hey, y'all. Got family stuff tonight. Just popping in to get my like in and say love you all. Oh, Zach, I got to get you my hatch numbers. Absolutely, please do so. Kelly is the other volunteer that's going to be helping out at Quail Con. So I appreciate her as well. Thank you very much. S.O. Swanson says, Zach, is the beehive horizontal or vertical? Horizontal? No. Yes. Horizontal. Horizontal. Louis says, hi, can I put 12 hens and 4 males in one cage for breeding? You can, yes. 4 males to 12 hens, the males are going to overbreed a little bit. So your hens are going to get, like, their feathers on their back are going to be ripped out. They're going to be beat up a little bit. I recommend 5 hens to every 1 male, but 4 and 12 would work fine. Just be aware of what would happen. But you know, that's fine. People do it and have success with it. My recommendation would be 3 males instead of 12, or instead of 4. But you could do 4. Do we need to add ACV? If so, how much? I don't know how much. ACV wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't know if it's necessary. I actually haven't done the research on that. I know a lot of people that use tap water don't use it, and it's fine. I don't know. I don't know enough about it to tell you. It's not 100% necessary, but I don't think it would hurt anything as well, would be my answer. I just signed up for the Quail Con Facebook page, just waiting for acceptance. I need to get my tickets. Can't wait. Awesome. I can't wait to meet you. We do have tickets available. Make sure you get yours. And thanks. And we will get you accepted as quickly as possible. Wendy Hutchison is in the house. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Kelly says 80 out of 101 surprise hatch. 80 out of 101 surprise. Awesome. And 18 out of 23 growl. Getting some great hatch rates tonight. I love it. 5-frame baby hive. I'm going to be honest. I haven't opened it yet. I've been slammed. But I don't know what I ordered. I just talked to him and I said, whatever you think. And he said, okay, when you get it, just call me and we'll walk through it. So I don't know 100% yet. Bees term NUC, a shortened version of the term nucleus colony. That would make sense. That would make sense. I should have known that. I'm a little disappointed in myself. Doug and Stacy have cool designs painted on their hives. Cool. I will definitely check that out. Women of Spirit says, pretty up those white beehives. You have a small child, asked to borrow some colorful stickers or turn them loose. That'd be pretty cool. There you go. Absolutely. That might be an idea. My hives are painted light green. Interesting. Yeah, I've heard nothing dark. It's got to be light. I just didn't want to do white. I really like the whole staining idea, but now I'm thinking maybe not. Muji's in the house. Hello all. Babies are 5 days old and doing great. Out of 25, 16 fertile, 15 hatched. They are so cute with new feathers coming in. That is awesome. Congratulations. I don't know if they are from me. If they are, please let me know if you're still on. I'll write it down and just put it on the side here. And if they are from me, if you could let me know what kind you ordered, I'd greatly appreciate it. But still, not a bad hatch rate for this time of year. Congratulations. I'm definitely excited to watch your beekeeping journey. And you can paint or stain any color except dark colors. Black, dark brown, dark blue. White is boring, but fine. LOL. I'm not very creative, so I'm probably going to have Jenna just decide and just go get it and say here, and then I'll go do it. Is probably how that's going to work. I don't really care too much about it. My quail love the water troughs. I love the water troughs as well. Tina says, Tina from Wisconsin in the house. Welcome, glad you're here. I would like to put my quail cages up in the barn. Should I make their own room? Should I make their own room for them? If they're quail cages, no, you can put them wherever you want, as long as they can't get out of the cages. No, wherever you want to put them. Three Boys Bees says, fair warning, bees are addictive. I've heard that a couple different times. Jasmine Bass has actually helped me a lot with the bees, and she's going to help me a lot in the future as well. So I'm really excited about that. And I wish she was closer because I would have had her here. We actually were going to try to meet up on my trip and talk about bees. It just didn't work out this time, but next time for sure. Wendy says, any idea on when jumbos will be available to order? If I had to guess, and I do not know, straight up, do not know yet. I'm still working on it. If I had to guess, they're going to be back on the website in about 3 weeks. I am working on it, and I'm fairly certain that I will have an exact ETA by next Sunday. But I really got to get a bunch of these orders out just to wrap my brain around it all because I got behind. So next week, I'm fairly confident I'm going to have a day for you. I think. And I really am sorry for the inconvenience. I really am. Placing a bunch of eggs in the incubator tonight after a whole month off of incubating. LOL. 150-ish going in. All but 30 are for my quail. The other Myshire eggs arrived in perfect condition. I love to hear that. And let me know what you think of the quail. And good luck. RK says, have you heard of Klombach 44% poultry vitamin and mineral supplement designed to mix with your own corn? I would like to ask what grains I could use rather than corn. Oats, barley. I have not. That is very interesting. Oh, sorry. I've not. That's very interesting. I can look into it. I'm supposed to be talking to Klombach hopefully this coming up week. 44% vitamin and mineral supplement. Interesting. I have not, but I will definitely ask him about it. Quail math is real. Yeah, it is. Tardy to the party from Western Oregon. Welcome. We're glad you're here. I don't believe we have Oregon in the house for Quail Con yet, so I mean, if you can make the trip. Gina says, glad to have my Dale's Quails 3-tier cage built and ready. Was so easy. I love to hear that. Congratulations and best of luck to you. I do have a feeling that the bees might get out of control for me. I feel like bee math for me is going to get a little rough. Homesteading Your Way Out, love the name. Washington, D.C. will be at Quail Con this year. We are new, but we coming. Awesome. I can't wait to meet you. And I don't think I knew that yet. So that is awesome. I can't wait to meet you. Thanks for representing, and I'm really excited about it. Are all white Coturnix jumbo white? newbie here. No, that is a great question. No, they're not. They can be recessive English whites, and really a jumbo is just the size, and if it continues to be that size through the generations. That's really what a jumbo is. But no, not all whites are jumbos. No, that's a great question though. Andrea Perry says, hi all. Zach, I just added the Winola water troughs to my new cages. I put the first ones in at 3 inches high, but the third cage at 2 inches, the lower one not hanging right. Do you know the height you guys use? No, I do not. I just put them on there. But we don't have them on the Winola cages. Oh, we do have the troughs on the research cages. I can take a look if you want to message me this week. I can measure and find out where it's at. But I don't know off the top of my head. Sue B, aka Farm Girls in the house. Hey everyone, I have quail. Thank you. Jasmine Bass have had a great week. Awesome. Congratulations and best of luck to you. Brian Lee Crow's in the house. Nucleus colony and nuke is a small beehive, including a queen, usually 5 framed. I just, for some reason, I should have known. I'm very upset with myself. Cali Quail Keepers in the house, just saying hello, checking in and giving my thumbs up. Welcome, we're glad you're here. Also, check out Cali Quail Keepers on YouTube as well. Number one, she's a moderator on Quail in the Kitchen, which is a recipe group on Facebook, but she's also got our YouTube channel, and she's doing a lot of great stuff on there as well. Dr. Connie says, hi y'all from Florida, signing on late tonight. Zach, I texted my number, 16 variety choice, 3 from my first birds. I'm now at 50 quail. I did get that written down already. Congratulations, and best of luck to you, and you are well on your way. Considering you just started a couple months ago. You're doing great. Invisible Prepper is in the house. Thumbs up from Atlanta. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Shelly C. from Worcester, Ohio is in the house. Welcome. Yeah, not talking to me. Prepper Survival Skills is in the house. Hi, can you raise any quail you want to without having a license or permit? Someone told me that I can't raise wild California quail. Is this true? That is, well, you can, but you do have to have a permit. California quail, bobwhite quail, you all need permits for in, I believe, every state. You'll have to check your individual state. But as far as I know, then yes. The reason why you don't need a license or permit for Coturnix quail is because they are not native to the United States. So it's not required. Wendy says, have you announced new colors yet? No, I haven't. I got to put them on the website. But right now I'm just trying to get orders out, so I'm using them for mixes and feather sexable orders, and I'm just trying to get orders out so people aren't waiting. That's what I was doing today. I was putting it on the website, or I was doing it yesterday. I was putting it on the website, and then I must have touched something I wasn't supposed to touch, and then the website just went down, and I went, uh-oh. So they told me I'm not allowed to touch the website for a few days. So I'm working on that. Debbie at She Shed Homesteads in the house and donated $5 to Quail Con. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. If you want to donate to Quail Con, the $sign's in the comments section. All the money going forward is going to go to Quail Con for the rest of the month. I greatly appreciate it, but it is free to just hit that like button, and I would more than happy accept that. Joan is in the house from Southern Arizona, running late. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here. Dr. Connie Known says, I was like number 179 on the likes. Thank you very much. We're up to 218. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Lance is in the house. Welcome. Glad you're here. Jacob says, going to break 200 likes on this live chat. Hopefully. Congrats. Thank you very much. I'm very excited about it. 90% fertility rate. Oh, that's great. Oh, you're not on YouTube. Thank you very much for letting. You're still not on YouTube. Never mind. I will message you back. Lance from Pennsylvania is in the house. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Pennsylvania will be representing at Quail Con. Leslie Osborne, I hope I said your name correctly, is in Tennessee. Welcome. Tennessee will be represented. New Jersey is not yet set up for Quail Con, so we're still looking for New Jersey. Just stopped in to hit the like and say hi from Urick, Missouri. Flew the Coop Farms is in the house, which is a moderator on a couple different Facebook groups, Newbie Quail Lovers and Quail for Profit. They are growing exponentially in their quail business, so I'm very proud of them, and they're doing a great job. And they donate 100 bags of feed to the 18 Under contest every month. So great people. Lance says, how many quail do you have? Right, well, I just killed some today, so 6,150 until tomorrow when a lot of birds hatch. Wondering if you sell a breeding set of jumbo wilds. I will not have live jumbo wilds for quite some time just because the eggs are way backed up. And every time I put them on, they sell out again. So live birds will be about 5 to 6 weeks out because I'll be putting them in next week, hopefully, knock on wood. There it is. Couldn't find it. And they'll just be mixed colors, but I will work on it as quickly as possible. Only 14 likes to hit 200. We can do it. We are now at 226, so I must be super behind. Oh dear God, I'm an hour behind. Okay, I'm gonna move real fast now. Here we go. I'm like an hour behind. Here we go. Ready? Jacob says, nailed it on the last name, by the way. Thanks. Very few people even get close. Well, thank you very much. Usually I butcher names, so I'll take it. Jeremy McFarland's in the house. 7 days left on my jumbo wilds. Looking forward to a great hatch. Awesome. Best of luck. Obviously, keep me posted. And I think you're going to do great. Katrina says, oh, I think it was Newcastle that I was thinking of the outbreak, not AI. Yeah. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure AI was like 6 or 7 years ago, but Newcastle was 2020, 2021, 2019 too. It lasted a long time in California. South Carolina is represented. I'm just quiet. Welcome. We're glad you're here. And can't wait to meet you at Quail Con. Hit just 200. Thank you very much for all the support. I really appreciate all of you guys. Anita says, I think I got a 68% hatch rate. We'll be counting later tonight. Also got a Dexter cow this weekend. Very cool. That is awesome. You've had a very successful, happy week. So best of luck to you, and keep me posted on the hatch. I won't write it down yet. Give me the final numbers, but congratulations, and that will help my numbers. So thank you very much. You did a great job. I can hardly wait to see the new colors. I know. I'm so behind, guys. I'm going fast. Josh's Punk Park Rock Guard. Jeez. Zach, that's great that you're testing the sex links with the Fiji, and those birds are gorgeous. Thank you very much. And yeah, so one more generation, and we'll see how it goes. So these that we'll be able to tell by Friday still have to grow up, put them in a cage. We'll hatch those out, and if those are true, we're off to the races. Time for expansion, Zach. No, no more. I'm done. I will move things around. Like I might get rid of some things to increase some different things, but I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't have enough time in the day. I can't remember the last day I took off. I can't do it. I'm probably gonna do it. Are you going to sell eggs at Quail Con? Yes, absolutely, and we'll have a lot of cool stuff. Questioning West Virginia and Alabama. Are you saying that they're on? Like they ordered? Like they're coming to Quail Con? Or I was wrong about them? I missed the first part of the message. Are you going to be selling quail eggs at Quail Con? Yes, we are. Live quail, chicks, hatching eggs, all kinds of stuff. Like I will be full force. You guys are getting the best of the best when you guys come to Quail Con. Wendy says, LOL, I meant waiting on my quail rails. They're on back order. Oh, okay, got it. Hatching at Home says 2014 and 2015. Thank you very much, Hatching at Home. I appreciate it. Love the name too. I love it. Jasmine says, it's not talking to me. Smash the like button. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. Just 2 more likes. We got it. Thank you very much, everybody. We're now at 228. This is a huge night for us. Thank you very much. Last avian influenza was about January 2016 in Indiana, ignoring the one in New York in 2017. Thank you very much. Are the eggs infected if the bird has AI? Yes. Do only birds get AI? I do believe so, but I could be wrong on that one. I am pretty sure. Oh, I am pretty sure. I don't know. I don't want to tell you. I don't know about that. I don't know why that isn't a question I asked. That should have been. That's a real simple question. I'm really disappointed I didn't ask that one. I will find out. What happened if your quail are AI positive? For me, they die. So it's kind of a big deal. Zach, will the new color birds be jumbos? Nope, not yet. You're not supposed to answer that live. Said that they had. Oh, not reading it anymore. That's what happens when you text me during the live. I got a celadon egg. How often will my hen with the gene throw out a celadon egg? Well, if it has a celadon male with your hen, every time, 100%. If it's a non-celadon male, 0. It's kind of one of those things. Thought. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Oh, fast. I'm going fast. Okay. Getting caught up. Little Ridge Farms in the house. I'm finally here, but I had to watch Coturni's Corner regularly scheduled live. There you go. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Nick says, good evening, Zach. Nick with Dellenbach Farms from Indiana. My 5-week-old jumbos are getting huge. I love to hear that. Hopefully I said the farm name correctly. And best of luck to you, and thanks for letting me know. Glenn Wells says, my quail are in the house because the wild geese have been all around us here. Absolutely. Still working on roof for the quail area. That's a great idea. Yeah, make sure that you are covering the top because Canadian geese can fly over, drop right into the cage, and then you got AI because they're carrying it like crazy. So that's another good point. I'll be bringing out more information too. Little Ridge Farm says, wish I didn't miss the start of Myshire. Well, welcome. We're glad you're here now. And we've had some good conversations tonight. So, yeah, it's been fun. Ordered eggs December 20th. Got first egg. Oh, God. I thought you were like, I didn't get shipped out yet. And I'm like, that is impossible. Got first egg last Thursday, the 17th. So 2 months, including shipping, incubation, etc. That is awesome. That's why I love quail. Hopefully you guys watched the video that I posted today. It was kind of personal. But I thought that it might help some people. I'm sure some people were going to talk crap about it, but I thought that it might help some people. So check that out. But that's great. Congratulations. Better Homemaking Network is in the house. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Fast. Going fast. I don't know what the quail farm. I don't know. Michael Burton says, I would list on the board behind you your different colors and sizes and the dates the eggs will be available or to be announced. Lots of people asking about different colors. I do get a lot of texts every day about that. And that's not a bad idea. I actually put that up today. So I will be using that. The plan was to put it here, but all the reflection was getting into it, so you couldn't even see when I wrote on it. So I put it here instead, and that's the plan, is to have like updates and announcements somewhere behind me. I'm actually thinking about getting a blackboard or a chalkboard, putting that up there, and then the announcements will be up there every time I do a live or video. Fast, I'm going fast. Gosh darn it. Pine Hill Farm says, we have 7 Nurturite 360s and had to set every one to 101 to 103 to get Govey to 99.5. Very interesting. Very interesting. I did not have that issue, but we're going to be testing it again. So I'll keep my eye on that. Katrina says, I mean, it's about time for quail costumes to go with your bee costume. I've not seen a quail costume, but someone on here was kind enough to send me a bee costume because I got a bee outfit for Christmas from my wife, and I was very excited about it, and I told everybody on the live that I got my bee costume because I'm an idiot and I say the wrong words all the time. And so everybody made fun of me, which is fine. And then all of a sudden I got a bee costume in the mail, and I was told that I have to wear it in one of my videos. So they thought that I would be embarrassed about it, but I am going to embrace it, and it's going to be awesome. You're still catching up on Jumbo Wild orders from the 11th. Been watching for an been watching for an email about shipping since we need to let our post office know. You're more than welcome to contact me. Text me tomorrow or email me, whatever is convenient for you. I prefer text, but whatever is convenient for you, with the name on the order or the order number, and I can do my very best to get you an exact ETA. It is a projection, so I could be off by a couple of days, but this entire year, I've not been wrong yet, and I am very proud of that. I just figured that out today, and I went, you know what? I haven't missed a date yet, so I'm pretty excited. I don't know where I'm at. Fast. Timothy says, Terry said he's sorry about doing a live tonight. He thought it was Saturday. Oh, somebody asked why Turning's Corner was on live tonight. Yeah, I don't know. Better Homemaking Network says, thanks for, not talking to me. Timothy Harris says, when are eggs ordered on the 11th going to be shipped? It all depends. We sold literally on the 11th, within 36 hours of me putting them on, we sold 8,000 eggs. So you could have ordered on the 11th, but it could be 2.5, 3 weeks out. I don't know how they went so fast. I don't know, but you're more than welcome to reach out to me, and I can take a look for you. But every order is different. It just depends. Two people contacted me today. One, they ordered on February 11th. They actually go out on Monday. Someone else ordered like 4 a.m. on February 12th, and they go out in like 2.5 more weeks. Like, I don't know what happened. I was driving. I should have just postponed it. La Rochelle Farms in the house. Welcome. Fast. I gotta go fast. Okay, I'm gonna focus. What my problem is. La Rochelle Farm, welcome. We're glad you're here. Patrician's in the house. Welcome. Andrea Perry says, oyster shell for quail. Do you have to break it down smaller or use the chicken size stuff? Okay. We've only used the oyster shell crumbles. We haven't done that for a long time, but the crumbles are fine. You don't have to do anything with it. The pellets, you would have to. To crumble the oyster shell, Verna, with what? Okay. We use the oyster shell crumble, which they do have. Sue B, aka Farm Girl, says influenza is an easy virus to kill. Bleach diluted, 1 part bleach, 5 parts water will do a great job, but contact time is an issue. Absolutely agreed. And yes, which is why we've got the bleach and water solution right at the beginning of our quail barn. So as soon as you walk in, that's the first thing that you can even step in. My chickens tell my quail to keep the illness on their side, and my quail tell my chickens the same thing. See one happy family. There you go. Jay says, make sure you use a coffee grinder that you don't miss losing. I blew up my old coffee grinder doing oyster shells. There you go. Better Homing Network says, I figure I will just crush eggshells for them. That works too. That helps with the protein. Absolutely. Thomas Massengale is in the house. Hopefully I said that correctly. Hello, Zach from Muddy Water Farm in Southeast Tennessee. Welcome. We're glad you're here. And Tennessee is representing at Quail Con. Andrea Perry says, yeah, I have a coffee grinder for coffee and one for herbs. Time for one for quail. Shells, right, not the quail, right. Patricia says, thank you for all you do to educate everyone. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much for showing up and listening. I appreciate you. What the Quail Farm says is limestone safe for quail. I've never tried it, but I know a lot of people have, and there hasn't been any issues, so I would say yes. But I've actually never tried limestone. Jenna might have before I started. I can't remember. Got 2 3-stacks roll out cages and 1 3-stack grow out cage built. Awesome. Congratulations. Best of luck to you. I have no idea why it was so hard for me to read that sentence. It was fine, but it confused me. But congratulations. That's a lot of cages. La Rochelle Farm says, okay, I have a long day coaching kiddos soccer tournament all day tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate you. Limestone grit feeds at the feed stores, food grade. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, you got to make sure it's food grade. That's a good point. 209 likes. Yikes. Yep, 238 now. That's awesome. The 2 quail clubs or groups you mentioned last week. I don't know what I mentioned last week. I talk a lot. My wife says that all the time. What'd you tell me the other day? Honey, I don't know. You don't know what I said. Clubs groups. There's a ton of Facebook groups, if that's what you're talking about. There's newbie quail lovers. There's the self-sufficient quail. There's quail for profit, if you're interested in that. Quail call is like the stage above newbie quail lovers. I'm missing some. Quail in the Kitchen is a recipe group. Sure, I'm missing one. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm sorry. Hello from Colorado. Welcome, Jess Sabin, Ironville Homestead. Love watching. I'm excitedly waiting for my eggs to ship. Good job, Zach. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and I will get them out as soon as possible. What ratio would you suggest for waters, the red drinker cups to quail? That's a great question. We actually, I didn't really talk about that too much about the cups. I talked about the troughs because that's what I love, and that's what we went to. So what we did was for every 20 quail was 1 cup, and it seemed to be fine. So we had 3 cups in each cage, and it did okay. So I guess it was a little less than 20 because we got about 50. Well, at that point in time, we had 45. So whatever 45 divided by 3 is how many quail we had for 3 cups. But the troughs work so much better. It's a good question. I'm going to try it again. Let's try it again. La Sierra Acres Hatchery. Look at me. Fast, accurate, didn't hesitate. Wasn't even talking to me. I just wanted to see if I could do it again. Mark Wilson's in the house. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Michelle Rushing is in the house. Do Winola leg bands fit little guys or just adults? I've not seen theirs. I do believe they have I have not looked for a while. They used to have 2 different options. They used to have quail, and then they used to have grow out leg bands. As far as chicks go, if they don't offer the grow outs anymore, the regular bands did not fit chicks. The grow outs did. There was different sizes in there, but I've not actually checked that in a long time. So if there's 2 options, yes. If there's only 1 option, then no, the chicks wouldn't fit them anymore. That's a great question too. Jeweler Cliff's in the house from Michigan. My girls have been laying some monster eggs, 26 grams, the largest yet. Collecting eggs to set in the incubator, more jumbo wild Coturnix grandbabies from your farm. Well, it sounds like you're growing monsters over there, so congratulations and best of luck to you. Great job. Mark Wilson says, Little Ridge Farm will be building a wonderful no-waste Little Ridge Farm will be building a wonderful no-waste feeder soon as videos are started. Awesome. Best of luck to you. Very exciting. Let us know. We'll be happy to check that out. Doris Morlock's in the house. I'm late, but good evening, everyone. Welcome. We're glad you're here. John Hicks is in the house. Thanks for always giving great info. Getting my first hatch as we speak from eggs laid here at Greenfire Homestead, 2nd generation from Myshire eggs. Awesome. Congratulations. And sounds like you're well on your way. Congratulations. Best of luck to you. Sherry is in the house from Florida. Question, can I cook and feed eggs that didn't hatch to my layer quail, or should I just dispose of them? I wouldn't cook them. I'd give them to them raw. I wouldn't cook them, but you can do either one. I wouldn't dispose them. I'd give it back to them. No reason to waste. The Rain Harvester says, I figured out an awesome chicken water that doesn't leak like nibbles, side cups, etc. I'll make a video soon. It holds a lot of water outside the cage and can't crack when freezing. No electricity. There you go. Awesome. Best of luck to you and congratulations. Hold on. That didn't hatch. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, you need to pitch them. I didn't fully understand the question. Not that you said it wrong. You completely made it clear. I just read it and ignored half the sentence. No, the ones that were in the incubator, you can feed to reptiles and tegus. They love them. But other than that, and pigs, other than that, I wouldn't use them for anything else. Thank you very much, What the Quail Farm. Yeah, that would have been disaster if I didn't see that. Just answer that one. Yes, dispose of them or tegus, egg-eating snakes, or pigs. Love them. Magic water recipe for quail water is online for anyone that's interested in using ACV in quail water. There you go. Thank you very much. Magic water recipe for quail water is online. There you go. The rain harvester says it can be used for bees and quails too. Very interesting. What the quail farm says, throw them. Oh, yep. It was 1 tablespoon per gallon of water. Thank you very much. I'm jealous over that Dexter also. Absolutely. I'd love to have one of those. I would like to try bees, but hate being stung. I hear what you're saying. I am really excited about it, even if I am going to get killer bees that are going to sting the crap out of me. I can't wait. John Hicks says, with all the information flow, I want an outdoor area for my quail in future. Any suggestions on what plants to grow inside, bushes, grasses, or any suggestions are great. I would recommend you checking out Sow and Tear on YouTube. They have an outdoor aviary. They've had a lot of success with that, and broody quail. So check them out. And then Jasmine is a moderator and an admin, not a moderator. She's an admin on the Self-Sufficient Quail on Facebook, and she does aviaries with a lot of success as well. They would be able to point you in a much better direction than what I could. I'm just kind of out of practice with that. Sherry says, hello from Florida. Can I cook? Oh, nope, we answered that. I answered it wrong. Everybody corrected me. Thank you very much, everybody. Oh, here's a thing. Oh, I'm supposed to go fast. I'm going fast. John Hicks is in the house. Welcome. Teresa Samples in the house. How often should you introduce new bloodline into your flock? It really depends on the breeding program that you have. A good practice, if you don't really have a breeding program, is 3 generations. So you hatch out, you can put those together, hatch out, put those together, hatch out, put those together. After that, add some new blood, and you could go longer, but that's just a best practice to be safe. Debbie at She Shed Homestead says, just want to say hello, Zach. Hello, period. Zach, when will the SSCs be available? SSCs will actually be off the website for probably another 2-3 weeks. I don't know what happened, but we had a very large order that came in that they bought multiple quantities. So I reached out to them and I said, I can't do that. And they said, just ship them in different increments. And I said, so you want like 3 weeks worth of SSCs? And they're like, yep. I said, okay. So I don't know exactly why. I've never seen that before with the SSCs. They ordered a lot. It was ridiculous. But best of luck to them. Josh's Punk Rock Garden. Next time you post, I'm going to say it right the first time. Definitely join the Self-Sufficient Quail group on Facebook. Lots of great and helpful people there. Absolutely. I agree 100%. We actually added a new moderator, 2 new moderators, PJ's Family Farm. Shoot. I shouldn't have said that. I don't remember the last. Josh Dellinger? I could be wrong. That's why I shouldn't say stupid stuff. We added 2 moderators on there because we're growing, and I'm really excited about it. I think that they're going to bring new ideas. We're going to do different stuff. We're going to be more active in there, and so I'm really excited about it. Gary Miller says, hello, Zach and Verna and Ed Got Bait, and to all the rest of the Quail family and friends from North Carolina. Got something to tell you next entry. Okay, absolutely. Let me know. Debbie at She Shed Homestead donated $5 to Quail Con. Thank you very much. If you'd like to do so, there's the $sign at the bottom of the comment section. Thomas, thank you. It's Thomas. I'm so sorry. I'll remember that. I'm very sorry. Very sorry. I'll open my mouth. If you'd like to donate to Quail Con, it's the $sign at the comment section. Debbie, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Michelle says, late to the game, but the Wainola water troughs are hung with the clips 3 inches above the floor level. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'd have to look. I haven't even touched those vinyl cages, like the back of them, in forever. Someone says it's 4 inches above the floor. Okay, above the floor level, so 3 to 4 inches, we'll say. Thank you very much for letting us know. I appreciate that. There is a balut challenge on Wednesday, I guess. Watch these 2 channels. There you go. There's links there. A balut challenge. I think I did know about that. I remember now. What's Quail Farm says, I have quail that haven't laid eggs yet. Can I put in some eggs from another group in their cage to encourage egg laying? Quail that haven't laid eggs yet. How old are these quail? You could do that. I would try to come up with a different solution, just because when you're adding quail, that typically stresses them out a little bit more. And if that's the problem, then you're just going to delay it. It could help. I wouldn't even know how old they are to make an informed answer. Gary Miller says, hello again. Just wanted to let you know that I have been building an outside quail aviary. Can't wait to try it out. That is awesome. Congratulations. We have to work on our aviary this year, and I am not looking forward to it. But it's just so stupid, stinking big. But it's going to be awesome when it's done. Harlan Cooper's in the house. Hello, everybody. De Pere, Wisconsin is in the house. I hope I said that correctly. Zach, you know when your big time is when they run a commercial before we can get onto your site. There you go. There's a lot of people that have commercials, ads. I'm trying to limit them as much as possible. G. Michael Jr. says, question, I believe Myshire Farm has been around for 10 years. Where do you see the farm's progress 10 years from now? More self-sufficient. Not necessarily, the business is going to stay the same. More broad as our YouTube channel. More self-sufficient as a family. And hopefully a much, much, much larger community that is supportive and excited and happy to share. And I'm happy. I just want to grow. I'm happy with where we're at. Really don't want to get any bigger. When we get too much bigger, I'd have to hire someone, and I'm just not willing to do it. So we're just going to work our butts off and support our family and take care of the kids, and hopefully, not in 10 years, but hopefully in about 35 years, my kids will take it over. And if they don't, then I'll shut it down. So I got 5 kids. One of them's got to take the business, right? I'm not going to force them. I'm not going to push it on them. I want them to do what they want to do. And I'm sure they'll all leave, do their own thing. Hopefully one of them, all of them, would be great. To come back, we'll make some houses for them somehow. I don't know how, but I'll make it happen. And we can all live on the farm. That would be awesome. But yeah, the next 10 years, we're just going to perfect it. We're going to keep growing, and we're going to get the word out there about Coturnix quail and becoming more self-sufficient. And hopefully I can try to help other people become more self-sufficient in Coturnix quail and in other ways and become successful at it. Like the video I did today, I truly have a strong desire and passion to truly, honestly, deeply get people that just didn't know it was even possible or not even know where to start to just start. And so I just want to keep doing what we're doing. We've got some plans, but just keep growing on what we've been doing. How do you confirm they are true? What does that actually mean? What? If I had to guess, you're talking about celadons. I don't know for sure. If you're talking about celadons, celadon hens will produce blue eggs. The males, you just have to test breed. Unfortunately, that's why it's very, 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 very important you keep those 100% separate at all times, which we have done extremely well. I'm not looking. I'm looking for something very, very specific, and if I had to do it all over again, I would not have been so picky. It's kind of like painting. It's like trimming, you know? Like you're like, oh, let me just touch up a little bit, and then it just makes more of a mess. And then you're like, okay, well, I got to touch this up now. And then you go, okay, I just got to repaint the wall now. And then you're like, oh, and you just keep expanding, right? I did that. Gary Miller's in the house, 35 eggs incubating now, day 5. Awesome. Best of luck to you. And yeah, I wish you all the best. BMAth is often effectively kept at bay through lumber prices. I hear that. What the Quail Farm says, I had 2 quail inmates escape from their cage, slipping under their egg rollout. They are escape artists. They really can be, yes. I don't know if you know my theory, but this is my theory. The post office, well, okay, hold on. Incubators lie because they want you to fail at incubating. Chicks' desires are to die in the most random, bizarre ways anywhere. And your goal is to control your incubator to get a good hatch, and your job is to not let them die. Then, when they are grow outs, when they're older, their job is to escape, and your job is to not let them. And then when they get older, their job is to find a way to die or to not be productive. Really, all you're doing is managing the whole time. That's all you're doing. And then the post office job is to destroy everything that I've built. And so sometimes it's real frustrating. But we're getting there. We're getting back on track. I'm really happy about it. Jasmine says, oh, I almost forgot. Zeke, November 18 under winner, tested his quail egg for fertility. He found lots of bullseyes. He is thrilled and saving eggs for his first incubation from his quail. He is pumped. That is awesome. Tell him congratulations. And his setup is awesome. His excitement is there. And I'm really, really happy that Zeke won the November contest. He is well on his way to starting his business. And it really does warm my heart. That is awesome. Todd Gatsky is in the house. Hey, Zach from Crete, Illinois. Possible egg auction at Quail Con. We'll talk about it. Maybe, possibly. We'll have everything available. I don't know if we'll do auctions. We might just, it's written down. I don't know if we'll get to it, but we'll definitely have everything available for everybody. But we're going to make it as much fun as possible. CDC states sporadic human infections with avian flu viruses have occurred. Yep. Our eggs will be here Wednesday. Can't wait. Awesome. Best of luck to you. If you have sick quail, do you do anything to treat them? If I have any quail acting weird, I call them. When we first started, we had a hospital ward cage that we would put in. I have so many quail and I cannot afford, like there is no way I could let anything spread in that barn. There's just no way. So anytime I see anything, we call it, we put it to the side, and then NPIP decides whether they want to investigate it or not. If it only happens once, then they usually let it go. If we've got 4 or 5 that acted that way, they'll look into it. But I'm knocking on wood a lot tonight. There hasn't been any issues. That's what we do. You can put them in a hospital ward cage, try to give them some electrolytes, let them heal on their own, put them back in. You can do that. And we did it for a while, and a lot of people do it. It's whatever you want to do, whatever you're more comfortable with. Jasmine says, thanks everyone. Zeke is ready to get his numbers up, and he is so ambitious, wanting to create his own colors. He is addicted to these little birds, all because of this amazing community. I agree 100%. You all are absolutely amazing. I really appreciate all of you. Christy Tanner says, we had a quail that laid around for 3 days. It finally died. Not sure why. First time it ever happened to us. If it laid around, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Most of the time, it's usually a head injury, but it could be all kinds of stuff. Quail seem like the new homestead hot buzzword lately. We're trying to do it. I'm trying to get there. Quail's the new chicken. It's going to be the last thing I have to do before I die, but quail is going to be the new and improved chicken. Christina says, we never knew if it was a hen or a roux. Interesting. I will take pictures and somehow show you. Excellent. Hello from Taylor, Michigan. I get eggs this week. Have a bunch of eggs in incubator. Awesome. Best of luck to you. Hello, just found and I'm about to order some eggs. Well, thank you very much. We don't have a ton available right now, but I will be adding a lot of stuff to the website next week. So best of luck to you, and I will try to get you more options as quickly as possible. Michelle said, why am I term so much? What is going on? Michelle says, Terry Katrina Corner was live tonight because he has some tech issues recently and wanted to do a test run to work on his kinks before his next actual live. There you go. Limestone is used for grit. Yep. You talk a lot? No way. It's true. It's true. I don't want to talk about it. Prepper Survival Skills says, hi. Is that bee costume a beekeeper's apparel or an actual honey bee costume like you would wear on Halloween? Okay, so I got a bee outfit to not get stung for Christmas from my wife because she's very loving and kind. I was super excited about it. I mentioned on the YouTube live video that I had a bee costume because I used the wrong word, because I do that a lot. Watch me enough, you'll know. So someone on here thought it would be hilarious if they would send me an actual Halloween bee costume. And so I'm wearing it in my first video, and it's going to be awesome. And I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of people making fun of me, but it's going to be great. So yeah, I have both. Yep. Off-Grid Patriot says, hey, Zach, Mark here at the country's Dream and Homestead. Love the name. Our breeder set is 6 weeks old now. Looking forward to our first egg. Should be soon. Absolutely. Should be anytime. That's awesome. Congratulations. And best of luck to you. Has anyone used duckweed instead of store-bought feed? I want to be self-sufficient. Snails are easy to grow, calcium and protein. I have not tried that. I don't think it's a bad idea to try, though. To whoever said their Nurturite 360 had to set very high, there is a line in the instructions that come with it that says to contact them, and they can tell you how to recalibrate for temp and or humidity. There you go. Thank you very much, Josh. I love that you sent him the bee costume. Great stuff. It was Ed. I didn't want to single him out, but yes, Ed Got Baked did send me a bee costume. But I'm wearing it, and I'm going to own it. And it looks exactly like the emoji that Jasmine put up. It's going to be awesome. Oh, $10. That's not bad. The Bellner Homestead says, how long after your hens start laying it's appropriate to wait until incubation eggs? Currently have a cage of 10 females and 2 males, all 5 weeks old. I usually wait at least, well, okay. Let me, all right. I'm going to explain it real quick. When they start laying, whether it's 5.5, 6 weeks old, the first week I incubate them all. I've got plenty of space. It's not a big deal. If they're not fertile, they're not fertile. But if I can hatch some out, then I hatch some out. It's not a big deal. Now, if you don't have a lot of space, the best thing to do is to use them for something else like eating or pickling eggs or something like that for the first week. Let them be for 7 days. After that, start collecting is a good practice. Some people wait 2 weeks. Some people wait a month after they start laying. We don't. The first 7 days is for me only. We will not ship them out. After that, they go out. Hopefully that helps. I'm trying to go fast. I gotta focus. Duckweed would make a nice supplement. Absolutely. One Wynola Ranch only has a single option for adult quail. Okay, they must have got rid of the other ones. It wasn't a big seller, is why I was thinking that they had lost it. Lost Sierra Acres Hatchery is in the house and gave me a thumbs up. I said it again, I am on fire. Bob White are not native in Maine. Last time I lived there, I didn't need a permit for Bob White there. Okay, that's good to know. I was thinking it was in every state, but maybe it's not. Did you set up an 18 and under Facebook page? I so liked that idea. I have not yet. In fact, I 100% forgot about it. I started it, and then I got distracted, and then I never did get back to it. 18 and under. I need to finish it. It's a great idea. I gotta finish it. Prepper Survival Skills says, I will make you a graphic quail t-shirt and send it to you. What kind of quail would you like on the t-shirt? I also about what size are you? The service you provide is worth a lot more than a t-shirt. That is not a problem at all. I'm doing this so that I can help you. I appreciate the offer, but don't worry about it. And thank you very much. That really does mean a lot. Thank you very much. Some humans eat duckweed too. There you go. The Bellner Homestead says, has anyone had a quail injury its legs in a cage? Just had to dispatch a 4-week-old hen, thinking her leg fell through bottom and got caught, either strain or break. She couldn't walk, tried to help. Sometimes it does happen, and I did notice that from a couple of customers, it's right after they feed that one could get injured. I think that they're running low on feed, and so they kind of trample each other, but I guess it could be a lot of different things. That's a good idea too, is it falls through the cage. I've not seen that, and I really don't have that issue, but our quail literally have 2.5 to 3 days worth of feed at all times. Like it just, we fill it up and fill it up and fill it up. It could be either one. It's a good idea. What's Quail Farm says, can you feed lettuce to quail? Yep, absolutely. Donald Clegg says, I've always enjoyed your helpful info. Keep up the good job. I'm ready for some jumbo wilds when the eggs get in stock. I will get them in stock as soon as possible. Thank you very much for watching and enjoying and continuing to watch. I really appreciate that. And I'm very sorry that eggs are not available. I am really working on it, I promise. And thank you for your patience. Thomas, I know. I'm very sorry, Thomas. The Bowner Homestead says the bird with injured leg was in a Wynola Ranch cage. Again, that makes me, It could be a lot of different things. You could 100% be right. Absolutely. It's really hard to say. Mass Grower 710's in the house. When will you have jumbo wild quail available? I want to get some, please, and thank you. I don't know 100% right now. I am working on it. Long story short is last time they were out of stock, I put them on in January, and I had 4,600 eggs, 3 weeks worth, and we sold out in like 48 hours. This time, I literally doubled my numbers. I had 8,000, almost doubled my numbers. I had 8,000 eggs, and we literally sold out within 36 hours, and I was not prepared for that at all, and I'm still working on it. I am hoping a week from today, I will have an exact ETA to tell everybody, and I'll be posting it on the website as well. I will get them as soon as possible. I really am very sorry for the inconvenience. I really am. I feel awful about it. So I'm working on it as best I can. Katie Bella Creation says my quail will be 4 weeks March 1st. Here in New Jersey, it's too cold. Will it be okay to put them outside? They will have walls on 3 sides with a little hideout. Yep, that'll be fine. 4 weeks old is completely fine. March 1st is when I would do it. If they still have a heat lamp, the 20th. If they still have a heat lamp, I would take them off the heat lamp. I'm assuming they're inside. I would take them off the heat lamp around the 23rd and let them just do room temperature, and then that kind of transitions them to outside. I figured it out. Quail are like real tribbles. They are small, ovoid, cute, and produce like crazy. I don't know why that was so hard for me to read. Probably because I missed a comment and I was trying to read 2 at the same time. Yes, I agree, Amy. They will be fine. Give them an extra week. Oh, you're not even talking to me. Screw that whole thing up and you weren't even talking to me. Amy B nailed it. Yeah, absolutely. With the Star Trek reference. There you go. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. My quail make a funny noise every time a Klingon walks by. Frank, I did get that one. Frank Crow says, Zach, what about asking a local college for an intern? I know there's paperwork you need to fill out and could pay them in quail. We've actually, that is on the list down the road. And there's some things that I want to do first. Here's the thing. Yes, that would help. Managing people almost takes just as much time as just doing it yourself and extra. So we're trying to put some practices into place where I wouldn't have to do it, but until all that is set up, here's the thing. I've spent the past long time, a lot of years, perfecting what I do as quickly as I can. Now, with that being said, I'm now focused on if something happens to me, I need to know that they, my wife and George, can take over without a hitch. That's what I'm working on now. Once we get that done, then I'd love to have someone, a college kid or something that's wanting to learn about stuff, be able to intern here and get college credits and things like that. But I need to get everything under control. I got to take care of my house before I can do that. So it's on my list. No one got my Rocky Horror reference earlier. I've never seen it all the way through. I've seen parts and I know what it is, but I've not actually seen the whole movie. Sorry. Probably shouldn't have told people that. I was living in a trailer park with a garden, wishing I could have chickens, and in a garden video, someone said, in passing, over there's our quail pen. I just went down to a rabbit hole, quail hole. There you go. We take out any really aggressive ruse. They will peg the hens' heads till they bleed. Those go to kill cages. Absolutely. That's a great plan. Good idea with the intern tram, but with AI, they're being very cautious. That's also true. I'm not there yet, but yeah, that's also a thing. Yeah, that's huge as well. Larson Farm says going to be ordering eggs once it warms up a little bit. Minnesota here, going to get 110 eggs. I will hopefully be ready when you are, and I am working on it right now. Best of luck to you. And if you have any questions reaching up to it, feel free to let me know. How can you tell your quail hatch 78% true or 79 or 100? What does hatching true mean? Not talking Celadon. So we do test hatches all the time. We hatch out a lot of quail. And so we'll separate into cages. And so, for example, let's say we put in, let's say we put in 100 jumbo wilds, and 99 hatch. And out of those 99, every single one of them was a jumbo wild. That's 100% true hatch rate. Now let's say the SSCs. No, let's give you a better example. Let's say tuxedos. Tuxedos will never hatch true. So let's say Tibetan tuxedos. Okay, well, Tibetan tuxedos are going to hatch out Tibetan tuxedo, Tibetan, full Tibetan, and white, right? So that's 3. So I don't remember the numbers. It's late. I've been talking for a long time. I do believe that Tibetan tuxedos will hatch 50% Tibetan tuxedo, 25% Tibetan, and 25% white, if I am not mistaken, which I could be. We have a video on that you could check out to correct me if I'm wrong. But so that means that it would be a 50% hatch true. Hopefully that explains what that means. 7 more thumbs up and we will have 200. We're at 745. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Right on, Zach. Right with you on the quail is the new chicken. Absolutely. We're at 245 now, so thank you very much for all your support. Wild snails have a whole host of awful diseases that could be detrimental. I did not know that. Thank you for letting me know. Had no idea. Just got my order in for Quail Con. Late night for me, so have a great night. Thank you again for all the information. Well, thank you very much, and I can't wait to meet you. I'm really excited about Quail Con this year. Any close, very old cemeteries? To me? One. I mean, it's not super close, but it's down the road. 3 miles maybe. But they're not, it's not a, well, it's a pretty big cemetery. Can that steel diamond shaped mesh be used for cage floors? Some patio tables use their material where their feet get caught in the point of the diamond. I would need to know the dimensions. What I'm picturing in my head would not work. It's too small. The poop wouldn't go through. But I guess there's many different. It would depend on the dimensions more than anything else. Would you ever do another quail road trip where you deliver chicks to certain interstate exits if you go enough orders? Yeah, I would have done it this year, autumn. But I would have done it when I went on my last road trip. But AI kind of prevented that. So yeah, one day I think it'd be great. I'd love to meet people on the road, and yeah, I'd love to do it. William Morris is in the house. I believe quail are crazy. They do the stupidest things. They really do. That's a 100% true statement. I agree. Kelly says, "Hey, still on live? Yahoo. I'm on for a few minutes. Did you see I sent you my hatching numbers? Never disappointed with my Myshire chickies. Yes, I did, and I wrote them down, and they were great results. So thank you for letting me know." Kip Ricks is in the house. Farmington, New Mexico's in the house. Have my stuff almost set for looking. I'll start again. My stuff almost set up, looking forward to getting my eggs I ordered. I must say I truly am impressed with your customer service and your videos. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And we will get you the eggs as soon as possible. And I'm transitioning my mindset to, yes, I really do have a desire to get you your order as quickly as possible. But being delayed on eggs doesn't mean it's bad customer service. Now, some people might not want to wait, and that's okay. I understand. If you're not willing to wait, I'll refund you. That's fine. I want you to get what you want, and if I can't do it in your timely manner, I get it. No hard feelings. I understand. But there would be a possibility for me to get more orders out much quicker. But I would decrease the quality. And I just can't do it. I think it's bad customer service if I decrease the quality to get more eggs out. I think it's bad all around. So, I've just kind of come terms to, I'm going to stress about getting orders out, and I want to get orders out as quickly as possible, but they take as long as they take. I mean, I've talked to these quail every day. I was in there today, and I was showing them killing these males. Is this what you want? Lay some eggs, and then I changed my tune. I said, "Hey guys, would you like to lay some extra eggs for me?" And so I've done everything I can. They have food, they have water, I treat them right, they get treated better than me. And I'm doing the best I can. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't know what that rant was all about. Mask Grower 710 says, "Don't ever feel awful for not having eggs available. That just means you are providing good quality eggs that people want. So happy you feel happy and good self-joy within." Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That was very nice. New video suggestion, quail for currency, using quail for money. There you go. We used to do that. Now that it's more of a business, I don't do it hardly anymore. But yeah, there is no reason not to barter. Absolutely not. William, I have a, oh, nope, not talking to me. Cage recommendation, buy or build? Honestly, I'm a big believer that everybody should buy a cage first. And I'm a big believer that everybody should buy an incubator first. I think everybody can decide what they want to do and what works best for them. But with that being said, I'm really excited about eventually being able to get onto this Gigantor that we're going to build, because we haven't built an incubator since we bought the GQF lockdown and incubator. So we've learned some things that we really want to try that I think is going to work a lot better. We built these cages before we had the Wynola Ranch cage. Now that we have the Wynola Ranch cages that we use for research, there's things that I see on there that I go, we need to do that. You know, the troughs, the 1x1/2 flooring, so I really think that if you're going to build, I really do think that you should buy first. You can always sell it later if you buy your own and get most of your money back. I'm a big believer in buying first. What happened? Oh, nope, just my computer acting weird. So that's my suggestion, but I don't think there's a wrong answer. We built it before we bought. I would change that, but we did it that way. So I don't think there's a wrong answer. That's just my thought on it. J Love says, I'm just starting. All my quail are a few days old. Awesome. Best of luck to you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And remember, Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do a rapid fire Q&A. I will be posting it first thing in the morning because I'm exhausted. I won't do it tonight. But I'll be posting a, upcoming live tomorrow night at 8 p.m. You can always ask your questions right then when I post it, and those will be the first ones I answer as soon as I go live. LOL, Zach, I've only seen it like 400 times. Build a cage if can. We can spare pallets and wood and made 4 cages for basically nothing. There you go. And again, I don't think it's a right or wrong. I think you're going to learn more by buying one first and then deciding what you like, you don't like, and then building. But again, I don't think there's a wrong answer. I really don't. I deconstructed several pallets a while back. Would be great use for the wood. That was the nudge I needed. Yeah, there you go. And that's not a bad idea too. And again, if you've got the material, why not? That would be my mindset right now. I do appreciate having this stuff because then I can alter what we have, but we didn't do that when we started. So, if you got the material, use it. And if you grow, then you can look into that later. I think my order was mailed. I got an email without any info on arrival. When can I expect to get the eggs? I don't know, you'd have to reach out to me, and I'm pretty sure you went out. So I would check your emails, maybe spam or junk, under jenna@myshirefarm.com, but there would have been an email automatically sent to you with a tracking number on it. But if you didn't get it, you're more than welcome to text me and give me your order number or name that's on the order, and I'll take a look. Chris from Slightly Redneck has great quail pen build tutorial on YouTube. I 100% agree on that. 1/4 inch is not big enough. Poop won't get through it. Worth the wait, no rush for us. Thank you very much. Purple Schooly Girl is in the house. Welcome, glad you're here. 1/4 inch is going to be too small for the poop to go through. I agree. Not talking to me. I have built all my own, and yes, I am not an engineer, and it shows. Hey, it works. That's okay. The Rain Harvester says, which jumbo quail variety can be visually sexed? Jumbo Wild, Jumbo Egyptian, Jumbo Sex-Link, Jumbo White Wing. Done. Unless this is the first email they send the invoice for your order, but it hasn't shipped yet. There you go. I'm pretty sure his order did ship, though. Pretty sure. Brent Von Ruden says, had 5 quail, just added 7 more on Tuesday. Lost 1 yesterday and 1 today. Bummed out. That is a bummer. You can go to our website and go to the blog section. Under there, it's introducing new quail to an existing flock. You could check that out and see if maybe that could help you. The Rain Harvester, Zach, has multiple videos on different breeds and which are visually sexed. Several are. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, we do have a playlist called All About the Colors, and it goes through each color that we have, how to sex them, what they look like, average size, average egg production, all that jazz. That is the last question. 8, When did I start? 7? Yeah, 8, 9. It's only been 2.5 hours. Man, I feel like I talked a lot tonight, though. Yeah. So, I got one more. Maybe your big boost in orders is thanks to Living Traditions. Kevin convinced me. Great marketing gone viral. Yeah, Living Traditions did. Yeah, I think what had happened was we did the video in, what was it, November, December, and that's real slow season. That's when we're adding numbers and things like that. Well, when they did the video, we got a huge bump, which means we didn't put those eggs in the incubator like we would have, and now we're a little bit behind in what we should. But I do think a lot of people are getting involved. I think Kevin and Sarah have done wonders for just the quail community in general, and me, and Myshire Farm, and I am doing my very best to make sure that they are taken care of, and they're doing some great videos to even get the word out more. And so I think there's a lot of things, but yeah, I do agree. I think Kevin and Sarah at Living Traditions has a big role to play, and I have mentioned that to him numerous times. I love the new updated website with all the bird info. Thank you. I'm still working on it. I'm not allowed to be on it for a few days because I broke it, but I'll keep doing it. Don't change your business strategy. Honestly, and quality beats quantity and blowing smoke. When I buy eggs, it will be from you. I'm just waiting for you to get all the orders out. Thank you very much. I will get them out as soon as possible. Thanks for all the good information, good conversation. Thank you very much. I want to buy 110 jumbo from eggs, but it says sold out. How can I buy? As soon as I get caught up, I will put them back on the website. I'm hoping by next Sunday I will have an ETA on when they will be back on the website. But as of right now, I'm just too far out that I just don't know yet. Unfortunately, I'm very sorry to not give you that information. A lot of information tonight, Zach, absolutely. We just got $10 donation for Quail Con from Amy B. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. David says, anyone use PVC pipe or the PVC lumber used for trim, etc. on cages? Was thinking it would be easy to clean. We have used that before, and actually, Chris from Slightly Redneck built one of those. I guess he hasn't used it in a few years, but I saw it when I visited him, and it works great. It's been sitting outside for years and looks brand new. Great chat tonight. Thank you very much. Good night. Have a good week. You as well. Bags of love. Good night. Amy B, thank you very much. And yes, Kevin is very happy with his quail, which I'm very happy about as well. Dennis says, good night, everyone. Thanks, Zach. Great video. Thank you very much. Guys, you're awesome. Everything you do is appreciated. You share so much of your time. Thank you. That's how I found you, Living Traditions. There you go. Yeah, they've helped us out a lot, and they've helped our channel grow and get the word out, and I think it's spreading like wildfire, and that's what I wanted. Where can I learn everything I need to know about raising quail, permits, certifications? If you're raising Caternix quail, you don't need permits or certifications, and you can start right on our YouTube channel, Myshire Farm. Good night. I'll come back tomorrow, Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard for the questions only tonight. Yeah, Monday, 8 p.m. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is a rapid-fire Q&A. I do not read all the comments, just the questions. We go as quickly as possible. I will be putting that on the YouTube channel tomorrow. You can already ask your questions as soon as I post it, and you will be the first ones that I answer. Guys, it was a great night. Thank you very, very much for being here, asking your questions, being active. I think that we are growing this quail community at a record pace. I'm very proud of it. I'm very excited about it. Thank you for all of the support, the donations, the likes, being here for this long. You guys are absolutely amazing. I've got some good videos coming your way. I've got a best practices video. I just posted the Quail Are So Special to Me video. I've got a guarantee video, a feed video, and a housing video. All done today. So all I have to do is post them later on in the week. So I'm going to be busy this week because I'm going to be in the barn working my tail off. But I've got some videos already done for you this week. So stay tuned, and I'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Guys, have a great night. And as always, stay safe.